We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130.
It's time for Bartow Yellow Jacket football on WBF. Tonight's game is sponsored by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow. With high-quality vehicles and services, we look forward to living up to our reputation. Evolve Professional Landscape Management, offering full residential and commercial landscaping services. By Spath Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico, providing all your jewelry needs with sparkling customer service. Budget You Pull It of Bartow, the parts you need when you need them. By Ewing Blackwelder and Deuce Insurance, helping you protect what matters most. By Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, taking care of your lawn and garden for over 50 years. Citrus Air Conditioners of Bartow. Such great care, it must be Citrus Air. By Whidden McLean Funeral Home. Our family serving yours with integrity and compassion since 1925. By Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow, providing excellent customer service. Feel the thunder. Beef O'Brady Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports. S.R. Wright and Company in Winter Haven, your certified public accountants. Carla Meeks, real estate on your side from start to finish with experienced realtor services. And by Bartow Ford, we're different and we prove it. Now, let's head to the stadium and join our broadcast crew for Bartow Yellow Jacket football.
Good evening and welcome to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Tonight it is week number 1 of the high school football season. The Bartow Yellow Jackets are home to entertain the Clearwater Tornadoes. Good evening, everybody. Along with Bruce and Andy Edmond, Mike Ayers down on the Yellow Jackets sideline. I'm Jeff Thornburg. Thank you so much for joining us here for high school football as we kick off a brand new season. And the Clearwater Tornadoes are in town to take on the Yellow Jackets. These two teams met last year in the season opener over in Clearwater. Not so good for the Yellow Jacket fans. It was a 30-0 shutout victory for Clearwater. And, Bruce, we're hoping to turn that around tonight. Bruce, welcome to week number 1.
Very excited to be here as Mr. Price comes upstairs. We had a nice little pregame. Andy brought some good chicken, and Mike and Elizabeth were up here, and then we were greeted by Lynn Johnson. Got to see him, our old quarterback, and then the great coach Terrence Griff
was here, yeah.
Came through, and he didn't even smile till he saw Lynn. I'm like, hey, coach, and he's like looking at me like, what? And then he sees Lynn, he gets all excited, but that's on me, coach. But anyway, it's Friday night football, and we're all excited to be here. We had some little jamboree last week and got in a little playing time, but this is for real. And, I don't know what we faced last week. I know we did pretty well on both sides of the football, made mistakes on both sides of the football, and that's what you play those jamborees and classics and whatever for. Now you want to get all that out of your system because it's for real tonight. It's 0-1 or 1-0, and I'm glad we're here in Bartow instead of driving all the way to Clearwater. But Mike, you're down there on a interesting mode field, and we're happy to have you and the lovely Elizabeth beside you, and welcome to Friday Night Football.
Absolutely, guys. I'm telling you, last week was just kind of a little teaser of what we were going to see this season. But, yeah, man, it's nice down here. Like you said, the field not in the best shape, not the best we've seen in Bartow. But, yeah, we're looking for a good game tonight. Maybe this weather's moved out. I know we were talking games earlier about the rain coming in, the rain moving out. What time was it going to rain, how late we were going to be. But I tell you, looking back to the west, to the south, to the east, it doesn't look bad. Looks like we may be in for a good night of football.
Well, we can tell you that Mike is down there on the field there, and he is baked in plenty of sunshine down there on the Yellow Jacket field. Andy, what were your impressions last week of the Classic? How'd Bartow do to you?
I thought they did pretty good. They made some early mistakes, but on both sides of the ball, they got a defense, and they've always had a defense. But they got a defense that was really good last week. Held both teams, both Winter Haven and Fort Meade, to no points, and that's saying something coming right off everybody's got the first game jitters going on, and So hopefully tonight all that's out of their system, and we get to see what we really got to offer.
Clearwater is on the field right now. They're going through their pregame warm-ups. The Jackets have already completed their warm-ups. They're back in the field house, the Ken Riley Athletic Field House, where they are getting suited up and ready for tonight's contest. Clearwater is a 4A school, Bruce, competing over there in Clearwater, and they were in the playoffs last year, and they return a pretty good quarterback. He's well sought after. You'll hear Coach Grady G talk a little later about him, Jalen White. So we're going to be calling his name out a lot for Clearwater. Bruce, I want to get your opinion. You're our defensive coordinator on the staff. Jacket defense last week. You look at number 98, Carmelo Hardin, and big number 0, Stacy on the edge. I think the Jackets are going to be pretty good on defense this year.
Yeah, they've got a Holsley on my excuse me, let me go over here to Bartow. Okay, yeah, that is Stacy. And there's a couple of other cats that really look sharp. We got some defensive end spots. Linebacker looked pretty good. Coverage-wise, was a little questionable at first, but then they started playing coverages. Mm-hmm. They started playing like a cover 2 and a cover 3, and when you see them able to kind of blanket, you kind of throw a umbrella around that offense that's coming towards you. It's much prettier to watch, and I think it's a lot more safer. So I think they're gonna come with a lot more, like Coach the great Dave Roach that I had the opportunity to coach with. He would put in like 5 plays, and then he was almost like Ekman.
Yeah.
Then the next week there'd be 8 plays, and then all of a sudden the next thing you know he was killing you. And so I think we're going to see a lot of good things, guys.
That's the defensive side. Mike, we looked a lot at the offense last year, and our junior quarterback, wears number 9, Ethan Browse. He completed a lot of good passes, but one thing we like to see Ethan mature a little bit, and that was when he scrambles.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We had the great pleasure of the Lynn Johnson coming up to the booth earlier. I'm sure you guys already talked about it, but we kind of saw a lot of the things when Lynn was a freshman, when he first came in. Some of the things we talked about, Ethan, Ethan's fast, right? He can get to the outside because we've seen him roll him out to the outside, last week a lot. The one thing that I'd like to see him do, and I think we discussed this a little bit earlier, was I'd like to see Ethan have that option to pull that ball down and pick up that 5 or 6 yards on those passes instead of just taking that chance and dropping it off into the flat. He's got those guys open, but also just being able to pull that ball down. So I think the speed on the outside that Ethan carries is going to mean a lot to Bartow this year. That offensive line is making the blocks. They're creating those openings. So I think we're going to see something. I mean, as this team matures a little bit further through the season, maybe not so early, but as we get through and we get these plays underneath the belts, I think we're going to see a lot more out of this Bartow offense.
And the Yellow Jackets starting off here with Clearwater, playoff team from last year. Next week, Gulf Coast down to Naples. We have to travel for another playoff against another playoff team. And then Bishop Moore, the Hornets, are here in Bartow for weeks 1, 2, and 3 for the Yellow Jackets. That is an incredible, tough season to start things off. And as Mike was mentioning, trying to get things going, and you're trying to get it going in that kind of 3-game schedule.
Yeah, and I'm hoping at some point in time that these Looney Tunes that make schedules start having us play back in Polk County again. That'd be very nice.
I'd agree.
Bishop Moore's out of Orlando, right?
Correct. Yeah, we went to there last year.
Yeah, they had a really nice field up there.
They did. All righty. Everybody's been waiting for it. When we come back, Stratton Selections, a brand new year of Stratton Selections. Mike, get the paper out. You ready?
I'm ready, sir. Let's do it.
When we come back, you're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Russell Hernandez here at Kelly Buick GMC. We're proud to be a sponsor of sports broadcast on WBF. From the Jackets to NASCAR, we have 2 Polk County locations and are the #1 Buick GMC certified dealer in the Southeast. KellyBuickGMC.com.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
What will it be? A loaded with flavor Philly cheesesteak or a fresh grilled chicken salad? Hungry for chicken wings or maybe a premium blend Angus burger? Whether dining in or taking out, your Bartow Beef of Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. We are at John and Terry Frost Family Field here at Bartow Memorial Stadium, getting ready for tonight's contest with the Clearwater Tornadoes and the Bartow Yellow Jackets. Well, it's become a tradition. It was started way back when the great Fred Roden and his partner Don Stratton used to love to pick the games. So that's what we're going to continue. Stratton selections. And Mike, last year, congratulations, Bruce Edmond, he won again. Right? Yeah, you did. Okay.
But he didn't buy no steaks. Wasn't that what it was? The winner buy steaks?
I think
I can't remember.
I think I was the last one to buy steaks because I won like 3 years ago, and I bought them then.
Well, we're just trying to continue.
And then the last 2 years we hadn't gotten together. I think Jeff might have won it the year before, and his cheap butt never stepped up to the plate to say, "Hey, I'm buying the steaks. We're eating." So listen, I thought the whole thing was over with. But
so we don't have to wait to the end of the year to do this. We can always throw a prime rib on the smoker, and we can do prime rib on weekend. How about that?
Oh my goodness,
sounds terrific. All righty, here we go. Stratton selections. Everybody ready? Week number 1. We're going to start with the Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks. They're at home to take on the team from Sarasota. The Out of Door Academy Thunder is their name. Mike, you want to start us off? Look at Mike. He's so excited.
Man, you did have to throw that on me the first thing out the week, right? I mean, right out the gate. Let's see. Santa Fe at home. Out the Door Christian coming into town. Let's go Santa Fe. Let's stay home.
Mike's picking Santa Fe.
I'll go Santa Fe.
And Andy.
I'm going to go to Christian school.
Out of Door Academy?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going with the Hawks. All right, Andy, you ready for this one? Victory Christian Academy, the Storm, over in Lakeland. They're playing a team from West Palm Beach called Oak Bridge Academy. They're called the Thunder Wolves. What do you think about that one? The Oak Bridge Academy Thunder Wolves from West Palm Beach playing Victory Christian.
He can't pronounce all that, Jeff.
I know. It's got a lot of syllables in there, and I'm not sure about all that. So
say Victory.
Okay. Well, I was going to stay out of town. I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, Andy's setting the pace early this year.
I'm going with Victory.
Victory.
Andy, you're sticking?
Andy, you still haven't said nothing.
I'm staying. Yeah, I'm going with the
West
team.
Palm?
Yeah,
From West Palm? Okay. All Saints Academy. The Saints playing a team from Sarasota, Classical Academy Patriots. All Saints from Winter Haven, of course. I'll ride with the All Saints Academy. Bruce?
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
I'll stay with them because I don't know about none of this.
What do you think, Andy?
All Saints. I'll stay in town this time.
I'm going out of town, guys.
Mike's going to Sarasota. All right. Okay, Winter Haven, the Blue Devils, a team we saw last week. They are on the road to play Zephyr Hills Christian Academy. Winter Haven at Zephyr Hills Christian Academy. Mike, you want to kick us off?
So watching Winter Haven last week, their quarterback's big. Do they have enough to take on Zephyr Hills Christian? I don't think so. I think Zephyr Hills is going to put it on Winter Haven tonight.
I agree.
I agree with that, too.
I'll stay in the count. I'll go Winter Haven.
Oh.
I'll go Winter Haven. All right. The number seven ranked Lake Wales Highlanders are home at Legion Field to take on a team from Dover, Specialty Fit Academy.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Never, not in a day.
I think everybody's going with the Highlanders, right, Andy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Umatilla, the Bulldogs. Mike, you sitting down?
I'm here.
Umatilla is at Tenor Rock tonight. The Titans.
Listen,
I'm gonna let Bruce go first.
I went to Umatilla one time with the Jackets when Killets was still coach. Boys were playing, and they're kind of like the old LaBelles and stuff. They're them corn-fed boys. I'm going Umatilla.
Bruce is Umatilla. What do you think, Andy?
Umatilla.
Mike?
Does either one of them know how to spell touchdown?
It doesn't matter. There's a U and a T in Umatilla.
There we go. Umatilla.
Everybody's on the Bulldogs tonight. All right.
He figured that out by himself, too.
Mm-hmm. He did. Is Elizabeth helping you down there?
She is. She's holding my hand down here.
Davenport. The Davenport Broncos are in Riverview tonight to take on the Spoto Spartans. What do you think, Andy?
I'm going to go with Riverview tonight.
Andy's picking the Spartans.
Spoto against who?
Davenport.
I'll go with Spoto.
Spoto.
Everybody's on the Spartans from Riverview. All right, next up. Bruce, you're going to kick us off here. The Lake Region Thunder are playing over at George Jenkins tonight.
And they'll be 1-0. Lake Region all the way. I think they stomped the first mud hole over at the green pile.
What do you think, Mike? I'm going Lake Region as well.
Oh, my goodness. You know what, guys? I mean, come on. Every squirrel's got to find its nut every once in a while, right? So I'm going to join you guys. Listen, you guys talked about I didn't say anything last week. Now you're going to have to tell me, Mike, you got to shut up this week. So let's go Lake Region.
Lake Region.
Oh, we're all on.
Wow.
There you go. All right, next up, the South Sumter Raiders from Bushnell are in Haines City tonight to take on the Hornets. Haines City, just to give you guys a little heads up, they lost a lot of folks to transfers this year, so they're kind of in a little rebuilding mode. So I'm going to take the Raiders based on that info.
I'll kind of go. I've just not been a fan of Haines City since we played in that dust.
What do you think, Mike?
I'm with you guys.
Andy?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. We are doing Stratton selections for week number 1, the crew's pick here on high school football action going on tonight. Kathleen, the Red Devils are at Ridge Community tonight to take on the Bolts. Ridge.
Yeah,
Ridge.
I just I don't see Kathleen until they prove something.
Yeah, I got to agree with that because they had a terrible season last year.
Next up, okay, we're all on Ridge. Next up, Lake Gibson, the Braves, who will be here at Bartow Memorial Stadium mid-season. Lake Gibson is at Durant tonight to take on the Cougars. Cougars, a playoff team from last year.
I'll go with Durant.
Me too.
Durant.
Everybody's on the Cougars. Next up, the Mulberry Panthers. They are on the road to play the Avon Park Red Devils tonight. Mulberry lost some good starters.
Yeah, they did, but they're playing Avon Park. And me and Coach Peavy went with them all the way last year, and I'm going again this week.
I agree. Go Panthers.
I agree with the Panthers. Let's see what they do tonight.
Mike,
what did Elizabeth say?
AP.
Okay. Oh, my goodness, Avon
Mike.
Park.
Mike's Avon Park. Mike knows something. The University School.
Either that or Elizabeth does.
They're called the Sharks. They're out of Fort Lauderdale. They're playing Lakeland Christian tonight, the Vikings.
Well, we got to go with Big John O'Neill.
We sure do.
Danny Williams, Coach Jeff Ruiz, Coach Barry. Even though Coach Barry's son graduated, we're still going Lakeland Christian all the way.
Go Vikings.
Yep, Lakeland Christian.
Everybody's on that. All right, our last game tonight. Tonight we have a game on Saturday too, but Frostproof is home tonight. They're playing a team from Jacksonville called Providence School, the Stallions. Richie March, right? Still coaching down there?
Yeah, and I saw a little bit. I'm going Frostproof.
Me too, Frostproof. Andy?
I'll go Frostproof.
And Michael.
So, guys, I had the luxury of going and watching that game last week, and from Frostproof's classic kickoff to their game last week, day and night difference. So I'm going to ride that Frostproof chain tonight.
There you go. There was a game played last night, and we all picked Lakeland, and they won. The Dreadnoughts beat Auburndale 31-21. But there is one game Saturday night. It got moved to Saturday because of the lack of officials, and that's going to be the Fort Meade Miners taking on the Hardy Wildcats down in Wauchula. Mike, what do you think?
That's always been a rival, guys. I mean, Fort Meade, Bartow, Fort Meade, Wauchula, Fort Meade, Frostproof. So that game's going to be out there. I know Fort Meade's had its ups and downs. Hardy's had their ups and downs. I guess we're going to stay with Fort Meade on this one. Maybe they can put it together and finally get one on top of Hardy.
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of years, I think one year Hardy blew out Fort Meade, then last year Fort Meade blew out Hardy, and so I'm gonna ride Fort Meade. I'll ride them until they let me down.
I'll do that too.
Andy's on Fort Meade?
Yeah.
Well, we got to see Fort Meade last week, so 2 weeks
Exactly.
ago. So we got to see Fort Meade play.
That was last week.
Last week we got to see Fort Meade play Winter Haven.
You watch some of this high school football, you can't keep up with yourself.
I can't. No, listen. I'll be at that game tomorrow night, guys.
Yep.
Because you are the man.
Well, Fort Meade had a slow start last year, but they ended up winning that brand new invitational tournament. Fort Meade
and Frostproof won a title too. So
yes.
pretty good guys. Richie's always a good coach.
So there you go. That is our Stratton selections for week number 1 with the crew. I hope you agree or disagree. We'll see how it turns out.
Yep.
There you go, Stratton selections. When we come back, we're going to join Coach G, Yellow Jacket head coach Grady Morrell. Sat down with him and get his pregame thoughts, a little recap of last week's Kickoff Classic. And that's coming up next. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
Need an energy drink or protein boost? Visit Crave Nutrition of Bartow and sample our healthy energy-boosting Mega Tea, nutrient-rich shakes, protein bites, and much more. Crave Nutrition behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
Getting ready for tonight's home opener. Yellow Jackets are taking on the Clearwater Tornadoes. Happy to be joined once again by Coach G, Grady Morrell, head coach of the Yellow Jackets. Coach, looking back at last week, the preseason kickoff class, you got a chance to play 2 different teams. Give us your assessment on how your squad did in the preseason game last week.
First of all, man, just want to say thank you again. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for the opportunity, man, to get a chance to, spread a little bit about our team. But just looking back at our preseason classic, man, against both teams, I think we were tough. We were definitely tough, man. We were competitive in both games, but I think penalties really, really hurt us in the long run. We got to clean up a lot of things as far as the small things go on execution. But overall, I was proud of my guys. I was proud of the way we came out, protected our house. We didn't give up any points, so, that's always a plus. But like I said, man, the penalties, executing on offense, man, just throwing the ball, catching the ball, blocking, simple fundamentals, man, we just got to get better at them.
You had a lot of good plays, a lot of deep balls thrown in. You talked last week about the speed. We saw that on demonstration last Friday night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely got some speed, but you got to. It's no good having speed, man, if we don't utilize it in the right way. Got to recognize leverage. Got to make sure we get the balls to the right guys at the right time. Football IQ. Football IQ is definitely going to be a big portion of taking us where we want to go this season. But yes, definitely got some speed. Just got to utilize it the right way.
Tonight, it's the Clearwater Tornadoes in the home opener here for the Yellow Jackets. We saw them last year over at their place. Now they're coming to us. What do you know about Clearwater, and how is you going to approach them tonight?
Oh, man, great ball club. It's the first thing I'm going to say, man, great ball club, man. They bring very competitive edge. Got some very good talent on that side of the ball, man. Some big boys up front that are committed. D1 schools, man, got a great quarterback, man, and Jay White, man, kid's explosive, kid can take it to the house at any point in time. So we're just looking to try to contain him and looking to keep them off the scoreboard as much as possible.
And, Coach, any kind of injuries report from the Classic?
Oh, yeah, we're a little banged up right now. I got some guys, man, our key guys actually right now are not the healthiest. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes with those guys being banged up, but that also leaves the opportunity for some of our younger guys. It also leaves for a chance for those guys to showcase what they have, and hopefully they seize the opportunity, step up, and make big plays.
And, Coach, finally tonight, you're going to lead your Yellow Jacket squad onto the field, first time in a regular season game as the head coach in front of the Bartow crowd. Something special about that, isn't it?
Oh, yes, sir. It's a surreal feeling, man. As a kid, you have dreams about, things. And as adults, you have dreams about things, man. And I've always had a dream to make sure I came out, man, and led a squad, man, at a bigger program out onto the field, man, to be successful. And success is not always in the wins and losses, man. It's how we conduct ourselves, what kind of class that we have, what kind of young men I put out there. And win, lose, or draw, man, we play to the final whistle, and we always learn. We always learn from them.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Coming up next, it's kickoff. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
Are you crazy for customer service? So are we. Here at Spatulas, we realize that our complete customer satisfaction is essential to our success. With our friendly and knowledgeable staff, you'll feel right at home as soon as you walk through the door. This is more than just a job. It's our love and passion. Come see us. Emily at Spatulas.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium, getting ready for tonight's week number 1 matchup, the Bartow Yellow Jackets and the Clearwater Tornadoes. The Bartow High School Marching Band just performed the national anthem, and Yellow Jackets now coming out onto the field in the all-orange uniforms tonight. Orange pants, orange jerseys, and, of course, orange helmets, led by the quarterback, number 9, Ethan Browse. They are on the field. Clearwater Tornadoes, of course, a playoff team from last year. Bartow went to Clearwater last year and suffered a setback 30-0. So the Yellow Jackets are hoping to change the tide or blow the wind the other way here at home tonight.
What's that on the helmet?
On the Yellow Jackets?
Mike. He's probably all the way down the other end.
Yeah, I'm already down at the 50. I'm out at midfield already, guys. But I'll tell you, it looks like a Yellow Jacket. That's exactly what it looks like.
It's a new brand.
So the Yellow Jackets with the nice orange uniforms. We saw the blue last week. We get to see the orange this week.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready for the coin toss. Just run down the Jackets' schedule this year. Of course, Clearwater tonight. Next week, we're on the road at Gulf Coast down in Naples to play Gulf Coast. And then home again against Bishop Moore from Orlando. And then, Bruce, 3 road games in a row. At Haines City, at Auburndale, and then our first district game of the year on September 26th at Bloomingdale over in Valrico. Then we're back home for 2 games, Lake Gibson, and then a second district game against Riverview on October the 10th, and then follow that up 2 weeks later after our bye week, October 24th at Durant to take on the Cougars in our final district game, and then wrap up the year on Halloween night right here at Bartow Memorial Stadium and take on the Lake Wales Highlanders. That's a tough schedule.
Yeah, the 3 games in a row, Lake Gibson, wherever, Haines City, and Bloomingdale, those are about as far as you can go in the county. And then Bloomingdale is just outside the county. So not the worst in the world, but still, it ain't Mulberry.
When is the Naples trip?
Next week. You got to guess up the Tundra for us?
Yeah, I am.
Captains for the Yellow Jackets, we talked about him in our pregame show, big number 98. He is a sophomore, and he's one of our defensive end. That's Carmelo Harden. He's out there with Stacy, wears 0, Kendrick Stacy. We saw a lot of them on defense last week, Bruce. We got big plans for those 2 young men.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that the coach is going to, kind of reward the stars from the week before. That's kind of what you do. Others will just take 3 and go with them all year. So it just depends on what he feels like doing.
Mike?
All right, guys. So Clearwater has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half.
So Bartow will go on offense first. Bartow will take the kickoff to our left, which would be toward the Ken Riley Athletic Fieldhouse. They'll be traveling across your radio dial, left to right. If you're familiar with Bartow, the stadium runs east-west.
Yeah, and they got some new guys. I mean, there's no Murray anymore. He was so exciting for 4 years. We had Murray, and now he's gone. And so we got number 2 and number 23. That's Borders?
Number 2, Messiah Borders.
Borders and Metellus.
Jonas Metellus. Back deep to receive the kick. The referees are still getting something ironed out here. The sun is really, but we can barely see the scoreboard the way the sun is washing it out with the bright sunshine.
Yeah,
they just now turned on the stadium lights here. We won't need those for a while.
The left side of the infield and left field for softball is brutal at this time of day as well, and no more daylight savings time, all that stuff. So we'll just gradually maybe get a little bit better during the season.
So the Jackets are set to receive the opening kickoff to get the 2025 campaign underway. Clearwater will kick off. That is McClare. Puts his foot into it, sends a nice end-over-end kick, and it's going to bring everybody into the end zone.
Back in the end zone.
That's going to be a touchback. Not much breeze down there, Mike.
No, it's still, guys. I mean, you look at the flags around, you see a little bit of movement out of the flag behind the concession stand, but there's not a lot of movement down here. It's pretty still.
Humidity a little better than last week?
It is a lot better this week than what it was last week, guys. I'm telling you, last week I was soaking wet probably in the first 5 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, I know.
So I was like, this week it's shorts, a light shirt. I can't do it again. It was hot.
It was terrible last week.
Yes, it was bad. It was bad.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Browse wants to throw. Quick off middle. He's going to be dropped. Did he catch it? No, he didn't complete.
He threw it a little bit low to Terry, and Terry was looking to try to get up field before he collected the ball. Kind of we'll just call that a draw right there. It was, should have been caught, but it was a little bit low.
Jackets are quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Same formation, 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. This time it's a handoff up the middle, and he's going nowhere. That's going to be Hall, I believe, with the ball.
He barely made it back to the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, there's at least 2 people on that defensive line that are close to 3 bills.
Yeah, you look at number 75, and you look at number, what is he?
Big 55.
11?
55 or whatever it is.
Is that 55?
They're both big guys.
Going to lose 2.
Yeah, not 11.
3rd and 12. Browse wants to roll out. He does to the near side, still with the ball. Looking. Now he just dumps it off and throws it to one of his coaches on the sideline.
Yeah, and that's a good idea. I mean, he had the receiver racing downfield. He had him early if he would have picked him up. That was Terry going downfield. But by the time that he got into a position that he wanted to release the ball, everybody was covered.
Yeah, 75, 55, and 25. That's your big guys on the front.
And
55 is 325.
Well, Daisy and David, your brother, are listening, I guess, and your niece are listening to us over in East Lake Wales. Nice pregame. We appreciate that, David.
Excellent.
My
4th
softball partner.
Exactly. So that's going to put the Yellow Jackets in the punt formation. Bruce, this is something we didn't see last week at all. There was no punting in the Jamboree last week, so our first opportunity to see kicking tonight.
Who is
Brentley Meyer is back. The ball bounces to him. He got it, and he got run into.
They didn't get that ball. I mean, that should be a flag.
The ball's on the ground. The Clearwater Tornado muffed the punt and recovered by number 15 for the Jackets, Carl Thomas.
Yep, Bartow's recovered that, guys.
Well, first of all, it was a horrible snap. It went about 8 yards and rolled to him, and then he punted the ball. The guy didn't get a finger on it and still ran into him. No flag, but then the returner muffed it, and I believe that was number 7. Was that 7? That was down there to get the fumble?
15, Carl Thomas.
15.
Thomas recovered.
And 16 is the kicker, or is a punter.
Correct. So the Yellow Jackets with the first turnover of the ball game, 1st and 10 in Clearwater territory at the 42.
I tell you what, he did an excellent job getting that ball out of there because they were on him.
Timeout taken by Clearwater. They had some personnel issues. So timeout on the field. I told you guys last week about the brand new place in downtown Bartow, the Social Plate. It's bringing everybody's favorite breakfast and lunch to downtown Bartow. All the food is made from scratch using homemade family recipes. They're open Tuesday through Sunday, 7 to 2, and the Sunday specials are just incredible. Looking for something to do on Sunday morning, Sunday after lunch, after church? The Social Plate in downtown Bartow.
There you go.
There you go. No score in the ball game, 11:15 left. Bartow, 1st and 10 in Clearwater territory following the muffed punt, the mishandle of the punt. So Bartow with an excellent opportunity here to put some points on the board. Browse will bring his offense to the line of scrimmage. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. He'll be in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He wants to throw in the pocket. Now he steps up, slings it across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Woo.
Yeah, and he's hurt. He got hit right as he was throwing the ball, and he only got about 3/4 of that throw into it. He actually had a receiver that might have had a step, but fortunately it fell incomplete, and we hope he's okay. You take it, that'll knock the breath out of you, and it could damage some ribs.
Mike mentioned the big defensive line for the Clearwater Tornado. There's a 325, there's a 300, there's a 310-pounder across that defensive line.
Yeah, I don't want none of it.
No, neither does Ethan. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a quick hitter to the near side. Little wide receiver screen set up there to Borders. Doesn't get much out of it.
Yeah, they had 2 men over to this side, and they walked the safety up, and so he had no opportunity. He goes left or right. He's going to get clobbered.
Yeah, one thing when he's running that play, though, guys, what I'd like to see him do, just something to try there, is fake pump that quick pass to the flat like that, and then have that one receiver break loose and come down the sideline.
Right, and you may see that later in the game where he releases at that block.
3rd and 15. Browse again wants to throw, slings it. Oh, it's going to be picked off. The defender stepped right in front of the yellow jacketed receiver. He's got it at the 45-yard line, now at midfield, streaking down the sideline at the 40, at the 35, 30, still on his feet, trying to Jacoby Terry's there to ring him down.
Yeah, Terry did a good job bringing him down, but I tell you what, that's what his zone defense will do for you right there, Mike. You saw the safety reading the quarterback right away, and he jumped that ball by 3-4 yards.
Yeah, it was like he was the intended receiver all the way for that.
Browse with the interception. The Tornado returned all the way down to the Yellow Jackets' 17-yard line, where they will set up shop 1st and 10 for their first offensive possession of the ball game.
And Roush walked off gingerly, man, and that's a tough hit he took. I don't care where you're at. I don't care who you are. That's a tough hit when you get hit in that midsection when you're trying to release that ball. You're like, I don't want to say, you're like naked to the world and just cut you in half. Our buddy Jason Dubberly's sitting down in there, young guns, he says. I agree.
So we get to see Jalen White. He wears number 1 for the Tornadoes. He's the quarterback from the shotgun. He's going to quarterback keeper. Up the middle goes White. White with some moves to the left, to the right. And he's going to have a nice gainer of about 7 on the play. Jalen White is a senior, 6'1", 200 pounds. And he's the big playmaker for the Tornadoes. 2nd and 2. Mike, they're just inside the 10, aren't they?
Yes, sir, just inside the 10. Like you said earlier, that's kind of like what Winter Haven had last week. That quarterback was they kind of built that team around that quarterback.
2nd down, here's the snap. Again, fake the handoff, quarterback right up the middle he goes. Runs into a horde of Jackets after a gaining of about 2. He's going to have a first down, ain't he, Mike?
Yeah,
he's got a first down.
Yes.
I think the other thing is, Mike, they've had a year. They built around him a year ago, and it's like a fortress around him right now. And you're going to see him do that little just quarterback dive all night long.
The only bad thing I see about that, though, is if he gets injured, they better have somebody that can walk into his spot and pull that same play off.
Well, the people are so giant around him that he doesn't look that big, but he's a big kid.
Yeah, but once he gets through that line and he's running that ball, he's fair game.
1st and goal. This time he will hand it off. And this is going to be the...
Yeah, that was a terrible read on his part that time. That time, if he pulls it, he has a full open lane around the edge.
Running back was McClinton, the ball carrier. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Clearwater Tornado.
Great
right
job.
At the 5-yard line.
Great job by the Jacket defense. That was Stacy and our buddy Harden.
Harden, Carmelo.
Excuse me. I keep wanting to say Bird.
2nd and goal for the Tornado. Put one man in motion. Snap to White. White, again, handoff up the middle, and that's going to be an easy 6 points for the Tornado.
Yeah,
touchdown.
That was just that time they had the guard pull. He kicks out the tackle, Mike, and that hole is just huge.
Yeah, he went basically untouched to the 2-yard line, and then he was just inside there. There was no stopping that.
One of them holes Andy could have run through, right?
I don't know about that.
I'm glad you said that.
Andy don't do a whole lot of running anymore.
I was thinking, say Andy ain't gonna run anywhere, is he?
Not if I can help it.
I know I'm not.
9-10 here in the first quarter, and Clearwater with the first points of the ball game, 6-0. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. Almost kicks it all the way into the field house.
Yeah, I was going to say it almost came off the roof.
Wow.
It looks like they got a good place kicker there.
They got a good football team, guys. These cats are for real.
So everything I read on these guys before, they're going to be a very physical team throughout the year. We talked about these linemen up front, 300 pounds, 275. Everything that I've seen on these guys, they're going to be physical. I mean, they're going to wear teams out off the line. They're going to wear you down, and I think where you're going to see this team really prevail is going to be in the second half.
Well, they got some size on them, so they got some boys out there that can do just that.
I agree, and it's a 4A school, but they got to be ranked pretty high in the state.
They are set to kick it off now to the Yellow Jackets. 7-0 your score, 9-10. 9-10 left here in the opening quarter. And again, the kickoff sails. This time it's going to bounce into the end zone by a couple yards. What a weapon that is, Bruce.
It really is. We talked about it for years. We had some really good kickers for years, and it is a weapon. And when you don't have to make a tackle on a kickoff return, you put them right at the 20-yard line. That's a big deal.
Clearwater 7, Bartow nothing. Bartow now with their second possession of the ball game. Getting the final instructions here from the coaching staff. And, number 9, the junior quarterback, makes his way out onto the field.
And you look at the Bartow offensive line, they're very, very stout, but they're not 300-pound stout.
They're in the 250 range.
Yeah.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff. It is Hall. And Hall runs into one of those big 300-pounders and picks up 2.
Yeah, he really did. He was able to keep the momentum going, and he was able to get some positive yardage out of that. I mean, you take every ounce you can get. I think they gave him 3 on the play.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Jackets. 2 receivers again to the left, 2 receivers to the right.
Misdirection and deception are the only thing that you're going to be able to do to these guys tonight.
Hall is in the backfield standing next to the quarterback, Browse. Browse will again give it to Hall, and he is immediately swallowed up in the backfield by 2 defenders.
Yeah, he lost every bit that he got. Go ahead, Mike.
That's that number 75 and 55. It just came right through the line there. As soon as the ball was handed off, they were there to tackle him.
And that's about 600 pounds of beef headed your way.
It really is. It's a guy. I mean, you see it in college all the time, guys, and the people that are listening. You see 300-pounders all the time, but this is all the way across the line.
Here's the snap on 3rd and 10. Browse wants to throw. The ball's deflected to the line of scrimmage and falls harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, and I think we're pretty lucky that did, guys, because the corner, he had perfect coverage. It was either going to be picked or knocked down, so we'll just punt this ball.
That's going to bring on the Yellow Jackets punting team, Meyer,
hopefully
number 16.
Snap.
Yeah, we got a little scared last time. The ball bounced to the punter, and as Andy mentioned, he fielded it really well.
Yeah, like a shortstop. So
Brentley Meyer, wearing number 16 for the Jackets, on 4th and 10, ready to punt the ball away.
Better.
Ball gets a nice kick.
Very good.
Going to be taken at the 39-yard line.
Block in the back.
And he's going to cross midfield. Another flag comes in.
Another excellent job. 16, Brentley Meyer. Remember that name because he's kicked about, 70, 80 yards his first 2 kicks?
First 2 kicks, yep. See what the flag is here.
What?
Looks like it's going to be marked off against a block in the back.
Yeah.
Bruce saw it from up here. So a 10-yard penalty marched off against Clearwater. And that's going to put them back at their own 40-yard line. Clearwater 1st and 10. They're leading 7-0. 7:50 left here in the first quarter from Bartow Memorial Stadium. Hey, tomorrow night, the final regular season race of the year at Daytona.
Yeah.
6:30 tomorrow night right here on WBF.
I forgot to turn on I was going to tape tonight's race and forgot to tape it. That's all your fault, Andy.
My fault.
The Xfinity race.
Don't you have that smartphone in front of you?
I ain't that smart.
He doesn't know how to use that.
I can use the WBF app and listen to it in one ear and do the game out of the other. No, we're on the WBF app.
Yeah, exactly. You can't listen to it.
Whoa! There'll be a flag here, a false start against Clearwater, so that'll back him and make it 1st and 15. Yeah, tomorrow night, Daytona Classic, the Coke Zero.
Yep.
Coke Zero, yeah.
Used to be the
Pepsi 400.
I still call it the firecracker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Tornado. They backed him up to their own 35-yard line. False start on the tight end on the near side.
Didn't they say William Byron won the regular?
Yes, he did last week.
Here's the snap. Handoff. McClintock up the middle. He tries to bounce to the outside. Good pursuit by the Jackets.
Yeah, and a big – I don't understand why these huge hogs feel like they have to hold anybody. I mean, that was pretty blatant, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these guys, Bartow's been always good at sealing off the ends. So, I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, if you watch the film at Bartow, they're able to spread the field very well. I mean, you stand a better chance of opening that hole up the middle than you do trying to get to the corner.
I agree.
That was Galva on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. Loss of 3. Now another flag.
Something going on.
Something on the near side here. We're going to have a sideline warning against the coaching staff for Bartow.
Now, that's just nitpicking because all the kids are behind the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the coaches.
So just a warning. 2nd down and 13 for the Tornado. Now another whistle stops the play on the far side of the field this time.
He runs by. I'll trip him the next time.
All right.
And they're going to send Galva off the field.
Galva's
is that an equipment or something? 13, Galva, runs off the field. He's replaced by 22, Odom, Keith Odom. So now we're set.
Oh, his knees weren't covered properly. God, I hate that.
2nd and 13.
Stupid.
Clearwater. White wants to throw. Slant across the middle. It's complete. And Odom on the tackle right at midfield. He's going to get a first down for Clearwater.
Yeah, once again, I mean, Bartow's in that man coverage. Number 14, that's Garcia. He comes to the inside guy, and the corner follows the wide receiver. He just follows him on that slant and doesn't get inside contained. No help at all, and easy pitch and catch.
Yeah, you got to get in front of that guy and force him back to the outside.
A gain of about 14 on the pitch and catch. So 1st and 10 for Clearwater in Yellow Jacket territory at the 48. Jalen White, the quarterback, stands in the shotgun. Low snap. He goes down and gets it. He'll sprint it out to his right. He's being pursued. Now he'll sling it, and he's got a wide open receiver at the 20-yard line. It is caught at the 20.
Yeah, they got a flag there.
Yeah, that doesn't look like anything bad. Looked like just pulled him out of bounds. That's number 7, Ladarian Adams on the coverage.
He motioned out of bounds, so I'm just wondering if he go call him for a late hit. And if he did, that's a bad call.
No, it's not going to be a late hit out of bounds.
Well, let's see what Mr. Whitehat here says. Personal foul, sideline warning, Clearwater.
Oh, so what they did was the officials running downfield or doing something, and he bumps into a coach or a player. That's what happened there. We didn't see it, but you see the coach arguing with him, and the only way it's a personal foul is if a kid or a coach bumps the official.
Makes contact, yeah. So they're going to march off 15 yards against Clearwater.
So I do know the official on this side, on the Bartow side, he's been very adamant about the coaches on the sideline. He's been very adamant about them being behind the white line. So they're not going to play with that.
That 15 yards doesn't tell them something, then we got problems.
So after they march it off, it's going to be 1st and 10 Clearwater at the Yellow Jacket 26-yard line. 6:29 left here in the first quarter. Clearwater 7, Bartow nothing. White is your quarterback for the Tornadoes. He's in the shotgun. He takes it, and he's going to little toss sweep to the near side, breaks one tackle.
Job.
That was Borders who came up and tripped him.
Yeah, that was a really good job by Borders coming from the safety spot.
Going to pick up about 5 on the play, make it 2nd and 5 for Clearwater. Jalen White, the senior quarterback for Clearwater, 6'1", 200 pounds.
Actually, Borders did that from the corner.
Timeout for the mandatory water break. We'll take a timeout as well. Your score, Clearwater 7, Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Here at Thunder, there is no reason to abandon your schedule to buy your next car. We can do it mobile, regardless of where you are in your schedule. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
The Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade is family-owned and takes pride in offering your family personal attention and distinctive services that truly honors the life being remembered. Our family serving yours.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. The sun is just about all gone now. Stadium lights in effect. 5:49 left in the first quarter. Clearwater 7, Bartow nothing. Oh, and Clearwater, everybody was on the right snap count except the one guy that counted.
Yeah, and that's kind of, if you don't huddle, you get that a lot. On 2-on-2 as opposed to first snap, first clap.
So 5 yards against Clearwater, make it 2nd and 10. Ball now at the Yellow Jacket 26-yard line. White, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on his far side. That's the right side of the formation. He's going to hand it off. McClinton up the middle. He'll get the 5 yards back and maybe one more. It'll be 3rd and about 4. Scoreboard update, guys. You ready?
Yep.
George Jenkins 7, Lake Region nothing.
What?
How'd that happen?
Lake Wales 6, Specialty Fit Academy 0. And Umatilla 6. Umatilla 6, Tenor Rock nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Here at Bartow Memorial Stadium, it's Clearwater in front of Bartow 7-0. And they're facing a 3rd and 4. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. White in the shotgun. Where's number 1? He's the quarterback. He drops back. He wants to throw. Now he's under a lot of pressure. He'll break free, and he'll turn the corner. He'll get a first down, and he is popped. He is popped at the 15-yard line.
Man,
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't call a flag in the backfield, though, guys. I mean, you saw Bartow come
100%.
off the end, and he's pushing him from the backside all the way around. So they didn't call that.
First down for Clearwater, right about the 11-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. 4:40 left here in the first quarter.
What number is this Battle?
Josiah Battle. He wears number 1.
Number 1. It ain't there. It's Josiah Jalen White.
Oh, you're Clearwater.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I thought you meant
quarterback.
Who's number 1 for Bartow? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Whistles will stop this play as substitutions come in. Our punter is coming in to play defensive end.
Yeah, he played some defensive end last week and played a little bit of free safety. I mean, this guy's like he's like all over.
1st and 10 for Clearwater. White, the quarterback. 2 receivers to the far side of the field. Single receiver to the near side. Tight end in a slot formation. Put 1 man in motion. And they're shifting everybody around.
You got to widen him out.
Here's the snap. And a handoff.
Great job.
He runs right in.
No,
he broke a tackle. He broke a tackle across the 10.
And he was being held.
Yeah, I mean, they're missing a lot tonight, missing a lot.
They really were, because that was Meyer that widened out at the defensive end spot, and he held contain and pushed that inside, and that cat, he was trying to get back to the inside, and that guy just had hold of him.
Make it 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line for Clearwater. 3:40 and counting left here in the first quarter. White, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. It's going to be a straight quarterback draw. Up the middle he goes, and it's read perfectly by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
That's Stacy.
Yep.
Stacy caught him in the backfield. He'll lose a couple, make it 3rd and 5.
Yeah, you get in that situation, you just start blowing gaps, guys. And Stacy read it immediately, able to blow that gap and get the great penetration.
3rd and 5 for the Clearwater Tornadoes. Ball spotted at the Yellow Jackets 6-yard line. Clearwater already in front, 7-0. See what White will do here. The senior quarterback is going to send 3 receivers on the far side of the field, right side of the formation. Single receiver on the near side. Here's the snap. They roll to the right. White still with the ball, looking under some pressure. He'll sling it, and he hits the golf cart on the track. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
That was a great job. Good pursuit by the Jacket defensive line. And I would imagine they'll probably go for this just because they can. And but just great penetration, great defense that time by our defensive line.
Yeah, one thing you notice here, guys, when he was rolling out to his right, I mean, not only was he just rolling out to the right, but Bartow had such a pursuit on him. He was also backstepping all the way
on the sideline,
just trying to prolong that play for somebody to get open.
The Jacket's back. The Yellow Jacket mascot is back.
He sure is, or she, one of the two.
All right, here they go. 4th and 5 for Clearwater. White in the shotgun, calls to the ball. We got flags. This is going to be a delay of game.
Sure is.
Hey, guys, real quick, a scoreboard update for you. Frostproof's taking the lead over the Jacksonville team, 7-0.
Well, I tell you what, Mike, he's not only the ace field reporter, the best field guy in the business, but he also is kind of kicking your butt right now.
He's got connections.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's got an on-the-spot reporter at that game.
I do.
I wasn't going to say that.
All right, 4th and 10. Now they're going to change it up and go for the field goal. Put the ball down at the 20-yard line, so a 30-yard field goal attempt. And this guy has shown no slacking in kicking the ball very well, and he puts it right through the uprights.
Yeah.
That is McClare, Evan McClare, senior. Yep. So it's 10-0 now. Clearwater in front of the Yellow Jackets. 2:30 left here in the first quarter. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Russell Hernandez here at Kelly Buick GMC. So we're committed to investing in the people that make Polk County so great, such as the $20 truck, Polk County Youth Fair, as well as the Blooming Arts Festival and Jeepin' with Judd. Visit us at kellybuickgmc.com.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the New Beefs Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
To the Yellow Jackets. And
oh, wow.
Borders is streaking down the sideline. Nice return. He's into Clearwater territory. His helmet comes off at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, there should be a flag at the end. There's a flag at about the 39. It's coming back. But, I mean, that you can't take his helmet off when you're tackling him.
Well, and Clearwater didn't have anybody on this side of the field. I mean, when he broke to the right side of the field or to the north side of the field, there was nobody from Clearwater there. He had one guy in front leading the blocks, and he was open.
Mike, I think they were just 100% convinced that he was going to kick it in the end zone, and that's what happens if you don't miss. or if you don't get it in the end zone.
Some of that jacket speed we've been talking about. Messiah Borders with a nice turn, but there is a flag dropped at the 39-yard line. It's going to be a holding call against the Yellow Jackets. Home crowd doesn't like that.
Yeah, the one guy that booed.
The one guy that booed.
Yeah, he's dismayed right now.
That might have been Mr. Price. You never know.
Could be.
So 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball spotted at their own 29-yard line. Bartow trails in the ball game 10-0. Good crowd from Clearwater coming over tonight to Polk County to watch the Tornadoes play.
Yeah, I mean, when you got a team like this, I would think that they would travel pretty well.
All righty, here we go with the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Bartow has yet to get a first down tonight.
I can't see.
So they need to. Oh, and they're going to draw Clearwater off sides.
Yeah, we didn't see any of that last week. Last couple of years, we've had some good success doing that.
So it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Slide to that other chair for a minute.
Spotted at the 34.
Should come back.
Browse in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's looking downfield, steps up in the pocket, slings it. He's got his receiver at the 42-yard line, 44-yard line.
Yeah, he really stepped into that one that time and put some mustard on it.
McBath on the reception.
Yeah, I know we've talked about it a lot, guys. Give me that 5 or 6 yards every play, and I'll take them. I don't need the 15, 20 yards. Give me the 5 yards, and I'll take it all day long.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to put it down at the 43-yard line.
Looks like the cheerleaders are gathering.
1st and 10. Here's a handoff. Up the middle goes Hall. And nope, check that. That's going to be, it's not 11?
23.
23.
That's
Metellus. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
No, and these guys just don't tackle. They twist you and throw you to the ground. It's pretty rough sailing out there right now.
Trying to photobomb it. Ain't working. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Browse will take it. He quickly out of his hand throws a wide receiver screen. They break one tackle on the far side, and that is Battle. Battle gets to midfield, sets up a 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, that was a really good job by Terry, too, on the outside. He gets a little body on him but lets off and gets him just enough out of the way where the corner can't step in and make the tackle.
Ball's at midfield, 3rd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Here's the snap, handoff. And this is going to get Metellus. He's caught in the backfield and thrown for a loss. It'll be 4th down and about 6.
Yeah, I'm going for it all the way. In this kind of game, I'm going for it. Even though it's only 10-0, I'm going for it. But they're going to punt, and I don't disagree. I'm not going to fault him for it at all. But I'm like, what the heck at this point? I'm going.
Meyer on to perform the punting duties for the Yellow Jackets.
Fake would be good right about now.
Yeah. Got Terry there and Stacy in the little shield.
Yeah, nice snap would be good too.
4th and 6. Here's the snap, and it's almost partially blocked. They get it away down the 15-yard line, across the 20, 25. Here comes Clearwater, and they're trying to backpedal. They're going to be thrown back to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle. I'm trying to get the number. That's wow. That's number.
I tell you what,
19, Jacob Richardson.
Jacob, yeah.
That kicker, I don't see how he gets that ball out of there.
Well, he's for real now.
Yeah.
He's a big cat. I mean, he's no slouch, and but he's had a little bit of luck and a lot of skill tonight.
1st and 10 for Clearwater. Just past 8 o'clock here on a Friday night, 81 degrees. You're listening to WWBF Bartow. Thank you for joining us here for Yellow Jacket Football. Bruce and Andy Edmond, Mike Ayers, Elizabeth Ayers. I'm Jeff Thornburg. Thank you for joining us. Clearwater in front, 10-0. Counting down the last 14 seconds.
Always go out with a squeegee on the outside.
Don't have a squeegee, though.
Oh.
First time that the air conditioner has caused problems for us. Here's a flag on the play. They run the play, but I think you're going to have some motion.
I think they would have. That's from the referee. That's an illegal shift.
Illegal shift against the Clearwater.
So you got two guys in motion at one time, two guys moving at one time.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier, guys. They were putting multiple guys in motion, and they're not letting them set long enough before he calls for the snap. I mean, we saw the play down on this end where he had three guys in motion. He allowed them to get set, and then he snapped the ball.
So it'll be 1st and 15 for Clearwater. I do not believe they're going to get this play off. And that's the end of the quarter. The clock reads 0-0. Your score, Clearwater 10 and Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service, for over 50 years.
Have you tried the shakes at Crave Nutrition? So many flavors and packed full of protein, they're so yummy. Come by Crave Nutrition today and let us help you find the perfect shake for you. Crave Nutrition, behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. 1 quarter in the books. Clearwater in front 10-0 over the Bartow Yellow Jackets. Got time to run us. George Jenkins now leads Lake Region 14-8.
What the heck?
Spoto leading Davenport 14-6. Lake Wales up 7-0. Umatilla added another touchdown. They're shutting out Tenorock 14-0 right now. Here in Bartow, it's Clearwater 10, the Yellow Jackets nothing. Clearwater with the ball, 1st and 15 from the Yellow Jacket 20-yard line. Here's a snap, handoff, and he's caught in the backfield, thrown for a loss.
Boy, he was nailed for a loss.
That is Galva again in the backfield.
Yeah, he came through. Somebody had hold of, I think that was number 17. Bell had hold of him, and then Galva came through and just crushed the pile.
So they're going to lose another 4 or 5, make it 2nd down and about 10, or about 20 rather, for Clearwater. White is the quarterback. He's going to send 3 receivers here to the near side, a single receiver on the far side. Here's the snap, and White looking to throw, looking still under pressure, slings it across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. On the coverage there was Battle.
Yeah, he tried to go to fullback / tight end in the middle and just wasn't able to get enough on it. I think you see them run this again. They're going to run that backside where they run that weak side streak fly down right up the sideline and stack one side and go to the other.
That sets up a 3rd down and 3rd and 20 here for Clearwater. White will now send 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Jackets with 4 down linemen on the defensive side. Here they come. White wants to throw, steps up in the pocket, slings it downfield. He's got a receiver down there. Can you give me? Oh, he just overthrew him by a couple steps.
Sure did.
Incomplete.
This will be the first time that Clearwater punts.
I believe you're right.
4th and 20 for Clearwater, so that will bring on the punting.
One thing we just saw for sure, guys, he's got an arm on him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So the same guy that does the place kicking also does the punting. That's handy. Evan McClare.
I haven't seen our drone up tonight.
Yeah, it's up there.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's right down here between the goalposts, the uprights.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
4th and 20 for Clearwater. Here's the snap. It's a good one. McClare with a kick. And since a nice high kick and
doesn't
bounce,
turn over.
It takes a a Bartow bounce, and they will down it at the Yellow Jacket 49-yard line. So Bartow with excellent field position here to start this next drive.
Yeah, he would have got another 10 yards out of that if he'd have got it to turn over. But when you get that backspin off of it, kind of like one of your wedges when you try to back it up to the to the hole.
I'm famous for that, right, Mike?
Listen, that's not a problem, man. You just cut up underneath that thing just enough, get that backspin. Man, you can run it there 9 foot past the hole. That thing will back right up to it.
Isn't that crazy? God, I can't believe it.
You need some help doing that, Bruce?
Yeah.
Man, look, come on out to the house, buddy. I'll show you.
All right.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Here's the snap. Browse wants to throw. Looking. Terry.
Oh, my gosh.
Incomplete. Terry had a handle on it, and as he fell to the ground, the ball popped out.
Yeah, he had inside, kept that corner to the outside. It was a perfect throw by Roush, and
he ran right down the numbers, Bruce.
Yeah, and the corner was riding him. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the corner makes a good play. It was a beautiful throw and almost a great catch.
2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at their own 49-yard line. Jackets trail 10-0. We're in the second quarter, 10:50 left. From Bartow Memorial Stadium. Twins left, Twins right. Browse throws, and it's going to be off the fingertips of his intended receiver, Hall.
Yeah, you got to take a little bit off of that and float it a little more where you can run under that. But
Hall was breaking out of the backfield into the flat there, and just, as Bruce mentioned, just a little bit overthrown. A little bit quick.
Yeah.
3rd and 10.
If you've been hit by them big cats, I'm getting rid of it quick, too.
Yeah, you can't blame him for that.
I'm not.
3rd and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at their own 49-yard line.
They don't have a whole lot of padding on them.
3 receivers on the far side. Browse steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to run. Nope. He'll sling it downfield, and it's over the head of his intended receiver. That was Borders, but...
Yeah, and a great idea. I mean, he had a chance to run, but he saw that his receiver had a step, so he makes the throw on the run and just a tad bit long. I got no issues with the play.
I don't know. He might have had a first down if he'd held on to it.
I'm with you, Andy. Yeah. I'm with you. We talked about that earlier. We need to, when he rolls out or when he steps up into that and he sees that coverage, he's going to need to be better educated on when to tuck that ball and just go ahead and run it himself. Yeah, you're going to take that hit, but like I said, give me that 6, 7, 8 yards of play, and that's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, and then get out of bounds.
Yeah.
I fix say he could
or go down. Just go down.
Yeah, he could have gotten out of bounds and got that first down.
Yellow Jackets in punt formation, but they call a timeout before the kick, so it's 4th and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at their own 49-yard line. Timeout on the field called by the Yellow Jackets.
But we said the same thing when Lynn first came in. You know, we said the same thing about Lynn. Lynn was always ready to get rid of the ball. You know, it's just, and it comes with the learning process, the whole learning process of it. Just that, when to throw it, when to tuck it, pick up that couple extra yards. Whether you get hit or not, go down. Just take the ball to the ground. Knee it, whatever you got to do. But
and then Lynn, once he learned that, he goes 60 yards and get tackled right at the 1.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
He finally made it in a few times, but we were so wanting him to get in the end zone, and but he made some hellacious runs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Following the timeout by the Yellow Jackets, Bartow in punt formation. Meyer wears number 16. Going to hit this ball right about his 40-yard line. He's been good all night. Here's the snap. A little sideways. He gets it away. And again,
beautiful.
Sails it over the head. And he touches it inside the 5-yard line. He's got to pick it up at the 1. Jackets are there to cover. He gets to the 5, 6. And he is wrapped up at the 5-yard line.
That was Borders that just creamed him.
He clocked him good.
And you see what Meyer did. The snap was to his right, so he just rugby-style kicked it and kicked the ball 55 yards in the air.
And again, the Clearwater punt returner had a little trouble handling this one. He fumbled one earlier. This one he gets away, and he had to scoop it up at the 1. And as you mentioned, he was brought down abruptly at the 5.
I think I'd be finding somebody else on my team to catch the ball.
Yeah, and that ball had a funny rotation to it. It just came off his foot kind of sideways, and there was no really form to that.
That's that rugby-style kick, too. I mean, he knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, there was no, like a lot of times you see those nice spiral, ups, and it just comes straight back down. But,
Right.
yeah, there was really nothing to that one. It was just kind of there. It laid flat and was kind of rotating sideways. So
Almost like a knuckleball.
Yeah, almost like a knuckleball, just laid flat and kind of rotating.
1st and 10 for Clearwater. They hand it to McClinton, and he gets about 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 now for Clearwater. They're deep in their end of the field. Looks like about the 7-yard line there, Mike.
Yeah.
White in the shotgun. Here's the snap. And again, handoff to the running back. This time he bounces to the outside, and he is upended as he crosses the line of scrimmage. That's big number 13 again. That's Galva.
Yeah, Galva's just like his cousin or his brother or whatever he is. He's another Galva. I mean, he's a beast. But that tailback rode that fullback the whole way, and still only got about a yard.
Nice to hear the Yellow Jacket marching band down there in front of Mike.
Yep, absolutely. Guys, Jacksonville Providence has have scored to even it up at 7 apiece.
With Frostproof. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. 3rd and 8 here.
If he don't get an offensive movement, yeah, there we go.
Carmelo Harden was in the backfield, but he was drawn off by one of the offensive linemen, as Mike noted, so that's a 5-yard march off against Clearwater. When 98 moves, everybody moves.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like everybody moves.
It looks like it. So it's going to be 3rd and 14. No, 3rd and 13. For Clearwater. 9 minutes left here in the first half. Clearwater 10, Bartow nothing. Jacket defense trying to pin them back deep. Twins to the left, twins to the right. White, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Stands at the goal line now. He'll travel to the end zone. Looking. Now he's got the ball, and he'll sling it over the head of his intended receiver. Incomplete.
Yeah, very good penetration by the Jackets. That time it was Carl Thomas, number 15, that almost got to the quarterback. And all these Jackets are producing and really giving Clearwater a whole lot more than they were expecting. This defense has really risen to the occasion.
So, Bruce, 4th down now. The punter's going to be deep in his end zone. You coming after this guy?
Absolutely.
Everything I got.
I'll go with that.
4th and 13 for Clearwater. Here's the snap. And
they got it. Oh, they didn't get it. Oh, my God.
I thought he got it. The ball's taken to the 40-yard line. 40, now the 35. Flag on the play.
Oh, man.
That is Borders with the ball. Borders is going to bring it all the way down inside the 10-yard line.
And
this one guy knocked somebody.
That's I'm not going to say it, but that call there was very uncalled for.
There's another flag over about the 18-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes.
They may get double whammied on this.
A couple of laundry things to sort out here. But how did they not block that kick? It was so close. I thought there were three or four Jackets there.
These punters are magicians. That's all I got to say.
Holding against the Yellow Jackets.
They're going to even block in the back.
Oh, blocking the back. Thank you, Mike.
Block in the back. And they're going to take it from the 30-yard line, 40-yard line?
It was the 40-yard line. So it'll take it back to the 50. And that cat will pick his up on the other side.
So 10 yards from there, the ball should be at midfield for the Yellow Jackets, 1st and 10. Citizens Bank and Trust are your local bankers with over a century of looking out for you, your family, your business. They're proud to be your local bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Citizens Bank and Trust. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. The ball is at midfield. Bartow trails in the ball game, 10-0. 8:34 left here in the first half. Spoto over Davenport, 14-6. George Jenkins leading Lake Region, 14-8. First and 10. Junior quarterback Ethan Browse. He'll throw. Looking. He's got a man past the receivers. Got him. He's got the pass complete at the far side of the field. That is Battle, number 1.
Yep, Battle number 1. And he just throws it up and lets him run by the corner and run right under it. No safety help over the top. It'll kill you guys.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, I hope this is a sign that the Jackets are waking up.
1st and 10 at the Clearwater 19-yard line. Jackets will send 3 receivers here to the near side. A single receiver on the far side. Hall in the backfield. Hall will stay there to block, and Browse gets it out quickly. The ball is caught, but they're going to rule it a catch and a fumble.
Yeah,
The pass was caught by number 8, McBath.
And then it rolled backwards, but fortunately out of bounds, because that was an easy scoop and score.
So they're going to mark him. Going to put the ball down to the 23.
Yeah, they're going to bring the ball all the way back to where it went out of bounds.
So the 23-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and about 15. Jackets will retain possession. So again, 3 receivers to the near side for Bartow. Browse, the quarterback, he's got it. He wants to throw. Now he's going to step up in the pocket.
Just hang on to it.
He's looking to throw. Now we'll sling it toward the end zone. There's a whole bunch of people there, and it's going to be, is it caught by Bartow?
Picked.
Intercepted. Coming out of the pile is Clearwater with the ball.
Dang it.
Yeah, that ball bounced up in the air 2 times, and finally it was picked off.
There was a crowd.
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
And that's basically what he did. He threw it up for grabs, and hopefully we outjump him, and unfortunately we didn't.
The 2nd interception of the night for Bartow. They're going to spot it down right about the 8-yard line for Clearwater. 1st and 10. 8:05 left here in the first half. Clearwater 10, Bartow nothing.
City of Bartow, Frankfurt Real Estate,
White is your quarterback for the Tornadoes. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. White takes the ball. He'll hand it off. And going nowhere. Maybe 1 yard, maybe 2 for the running back, McClinton.
Yeah, again, the linebacker coming up, making that play, a hold and contain. That time it was number 19, Jacob Richardson.
Well, they're going to give him about 3, make it 2nd down and 7 for Clearwater.
Wind getting better, Andy?
A little bit. This side over here is.
White quickly gets the ball out of his hands into the flat, and he is decked on the far side of the field by the Yellow Jackets.
That's just incredible open field tackle, guys. You square up on them. That's number 1, Battle again. And you have to break down on them and read their hips and just dive into them, Mike. That's aces there.
That was pretty.
Basics 101. Basics 101, just like you said. Break down, watch his hips, open field tackles.
They'll lose a couple, make it 3rd and 9 for Clearwater.
He felt that.
This Jacket defense is pretty nice.
Here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback draw and tries to break one tackle, and he's going to be held up just enough to be walloped by a Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, and this is where Thomas comes in, number 15. He doesn't make the tackle, but he disrupts it enough to allow the other linebacker to come up and just cream him. And I am really impressed with this defense, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. He got him turned sideways, which just really threw everything off, which allowed that defense to come in and finish that off, just like you said. But this, I mean, Bartow's defense, we watched it last week. This defense, once they get going, this is the defense that Bartow's used to seeing.
It's going to be 4th down, another 3 and out for Clearwater, 4th and about 8. Here's the snap, and McClare gets it away, and another deep over his head. And it bounces at the 38-yard line, and Bartow will pick it up at the 42. He's across the 45 at midfield now into Clearwater territory.
Well, you got to give number 7 Adams credit on that, because he makes a block, kicks the guy out that's gonna touch the ball and down it. It was a legal hit, and so he picks it up and What, gets 8-10 yards?
Yeah, it was almost like that's what he was waiting on. He was waiting on that hit, and then he just reached down and picked the ball up and took off with it. So, yeah, great play.
That's what I said, deception and misdirection.
Absolutely.
Timeout on the field for the mandatory water break here in the second quarter. Clearwater 10, Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for all your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, pavers, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
SR Wright & Company can help you at every stage of your financial future, from personal planning to insurance reviews, from business problem solving to deferred compensation plans. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. It's Clearwater 10, Bartow nothing. Week number 1 of the high school football season. Mike, you're headed to another football game tomorrow night, aren't you?
Yes, I'm headed down to Wauchula to watch Fort Meade and Hardee play tomorrow night.
Yeah, they moved that to tomorrow night, I guess. Shortage of officials again, causing kind of a redistribution of the schedule. So good luck to the Miners tomorrow night.
Yeah, he's got a daughter that's a cheerleader, and she's also the president of the FFA this year.
Absolutely, guys. She came home with that news. Well, she didn't find out till late this afternoon. She talked to us the other day about running for the position, and we're like, hey, go for it. You know, just be prepared, you know.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Here's a quick little wide receiver screen. They get it to Terry, and Terry's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Well, obviously she was prepared to win it. And because that's what she did, and we're very proud of her. And I know you and Elizabeth are both extremely proud.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I told her. We had the conversation today when she told us about it. I said, listen, now that just means you have to work that much harder. Just because you got a position doesn't mean you can stop there. That just means you've got to perfect it. You've got to be the best you can be at that position.
Got a lot on her plate now.
Absolutely. Yeah, on top of being a cheerleader. You know, cheerleading practice, now FFA. Yeah, she's full-plated.
2nd and 6 here for the Yellow Jackets. Handoff up the middle and a nice little run. Metellus.
That was really, really, really a beautiful run as he just zigzagged his way, kind of just finding little gaps to go through and ended up getting about 5 yards on the play.
Make it 3rd and 4, make it 3rd and manageable for the Yellow Jackets. Ball spotted at the Clearwater 40-yard line. Browse calls for the ball. He'll get it. Metellus again up the middle. He goes, and another first down. He's got a first down. All the way to the 30. Jonas Metellus.
Listen, this may be exactly what Bartow needs. Just that little bit of pump, just to show that edge, just to be able to push through a little bit harder.
I agree, Mike. I mean, I don't want to say anything too early, but I'm seeing some things, and this.
Just like I talked about this team being physical, they're going to get tired too.
Yeah. Here's the pass now. They get it to Terry, Jacoby Terry. This time he's caught behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, we got players slow to get up. That's Battle a little bit slow to get up. He was trying to make the block.
So they'll lose 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12 here for the Yellow Jackets. Clock runs at 4 minutes left here in the first half. Clearwater in front, 10-0. Junior quarterback, the right-hander, number 9, Ethan Browse, setting up his offense.
The ledger had him as a senior. That was just a typo, I assume.
Yeah, he's an 11th grader. Here's the snap. Handoff. Metellus again. Up the middle he goes. And it's tough sledding up the middle, but he's going to get 3 or 4.
I think he gets some. I think you're right on that. He did. They gave him a good spot.
Put it down about the 30-yard line of Clearwater. So it's 3rd down, and they need 9 to the Yellow Jackets. Again, twins to the left, twins to the right.
Well, he's got single coverage on that far side. He throws that ball up again like he did earlier. It's going to be a timeout by Clearwater, I think.
Timeout taken by the Tornadoes, correct. Clearwater in front, 10-0. 3:16 left here in the first half. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Here at Thunder, there is no reason to abandon your schedule to buy your next car. We can do it mobile, regardless of where you are in your schedule. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. This just in.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Our quarterback is a senior. Yeah, here's the snap to that senior quarterback. They set up a screen across the middle. And they had a beautiful screen, but it was deflected by one of the linemen.
Yeah, he held up, and if he gets a little more air under it, he had all day to run, guys.
So it's going to be 4th down and 9 here for the Yellow Jackets.
It's a great call right there.
I'd go for it.
Yeah, that's really a good defensive play because normally that lineman's busting through, and he sees that it's going to be a screen, and he stops.
4th and 9. Twins left, twins right. Here's the snap.
There it is.
Browse looking. Now he's going to tuck, and he's going to run, and he gets hit out of bounds.
And that should be 15.
There it is.
And it should be a lot more. They need that. I mean, that was 3 yards out of bounds, Mike.
He almost ran over Neil.
And not only that, they got the penalty called that they wanted, and then one of the Bartow players goes and retaliates. He just comes in and cleans that guy's clock for him.
And it looks like they got the official, too, because his hat is gone.
He throwed it off. He'd already expended his flag, and then when the Bartow player retaliated, then he threw the flag, his hat.
Well, whoever retaliated, I would send him in the locker room. But that's our big sophomore. But I don't care.
Well, Morrell got him. Coach Morrell got him pretty good, and our official, Mr. Neil Duncan, got him pretty good too.
Yeah, that's hard. But that's the plays that kill you.
Yes.
In a close game where we have the opportunity to do something against a really, really, really good football team.
Yeah, that's something that we've talked about years before, Bruce. You got to have the offense and the defense to be able to handle those 75, 80-yard penalty games.
So referees are talking about it. It looks like it's going to be
offsetting.
So, and it was.
But they'll probably mark them both off because one is live and the other's dead.
Yep.
One's a live ball, the other's a dead ball. I think that's probably what they're discussing.
But I can tell you where the official's standing now is not where he went out of bounds at. I can tell you that right now.
3:05, the clock is stopped. 10-0 is your score. Clearwater in front of the Yellow Jackets. They're still.
And that was 4th down.
That was 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still discussing it.
I mean, I get it. I mean, the way they hit Ethan that far out of bounds, I mean, yeah, it's going to upset those linemen. Those linemen are going to protect their quarterback. But that's at the same time you've got to understand that, sometimes that stuff happens.
Yeah. I would think since he was live, it should be a 1st down for Bartow.
Should be.
March off the one that occurred during the play.
Yes.
Give them the 1st down. Then
the dead ball foul would take you back. And
yep.
So they're marching stuff off while they walk it off. Got some good news here for you, Bruce. Lake Region 14, George Jenkins 14 in the second quarter. Lake Wales leading Specialty Fit 20-0. Umatilla over Tenorock 20-0. And Spoto leading Davenport 21-13.
Davenport can play a little bit, eh?
They're still talking. Now they're talking with Coach G about it. That's Grady Morrell, the Bartow head coach. Everybody knows him as Coach G.
They're going to give the ball to Clearwater.
After a long discussion.
I just don't think I'd be thrilled about that. I think what they're doing is Umatilla or Clearwater. Oh, I thought they would decline it.
Yeah, you can't penalize one and then penalize the other and then march it off. How can you do that?
And give them the football in better field position.
Yeah, how do you do that one? I don't understand that one.
That one's got me flustered a little too.
They're going to put the ball down about the 27-yard line. So
that should be an automatic first down.
That's what I would have thought, Andy, but I don't.
First and 10 for Clearwater at their own 27. Yeah, it's a little confusing here to wrap up.
I got tired of trying to figure out,
It's not the first time that we have disagreed with the umpires.
Well, I agree with you there.
So Clearwater will send 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. You thought the first quarter was long.
Yeah.
We're approaching 8:30, or we passed 8:30 now.
All right, guys. So the official ruling on that was, even though they hit him out of bounds, it was dead when he went out of bounds. So that makes them both dead ball fouls.
Okay.
Which I don't agree, because the play was still in action.
I agree.
When he was tackled out of bounds.
Is going to be a quarterback sweep, and White will keep it. He'll turn the corner. White's got a first down, and he falls forward across the 40 to the 41.
There should have been a flag there. Connor Zillich.
Woohoo! That's who wrote that. Christopher
You
wrote
betcha.
that.
I agree. When I saw he was in the lineup, I'm like, no way. Hey, there was a flag.
Against Clearwater, they're going to march off a...
racing?
Yeah, he is.
With a broken shoulder at Daytona. I mean, he's probably going to... If I drive the back of the field, but he won't.
I mean, that injury that he had at Watkins Glen, right? He's celebrating getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Was it Watkins?
And broke his shoulder.
Yeah. The
collarbone.
And had to have surgery. And now he's racing that Daytona 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later. So they will march off a penalty against Clearwater. It's going to be first down, and they need about 19, just under 3 minutes to play in the first half.
Yeah, there was all kinds of holding going on in there.
White, the quarterback, he calls for the ball. It's a quarterback draw, right?
There's
now
another
bounces
hold
to the
right
outside, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds just short of the 30-yard line.
Stacy got held right in the middle of the field.
Going to be put the ball down at the 27-yard line. Make it 2nd and 11 here for Clearwater.
I don't expect the officials to see everything. I just expect them to see everything I see and make the calls I want them to call. That's all I ask.
I think it's very reasonable. Twins to the left, twins to the right for Clearwater. White, the quarterback, he calls for the ball. He's going to pitch it. Little toss sweep to the left, and
Beautiful
good defensive play.
He got hit behind the line.
Is that going to be our man Galva? It sure is, number 13. Every year we seem to latch on to one defensive player. We love calling his name and number. Could that be Galva already?
I mean,
Just tonight.
We called it for 4 years, so we might as well call it for another 4.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was like Murray. We were so excited when we found out he was only a freshman that one year, and we had 3 more years with him.
3rd and 12 here for Clearwater. Here's the snap. White's got it. White in the pocket. Now he'll sprint to the near side. White still with the ball under some pressure. Just slinging underarm. And it's going to be incomplete. Thomas, he was running away from Carl Thomas.
Boy, just such good pursuit by the Jackets and really good defense. He threw that. It was anybody's ball.
Yeah.
But now they got to punt it.
That was a dangerous pass.
Evan McClare will step back in punt formation for Clearwater. Messiah Borders will head back to about his own 40-yard line to receive the kick.
I want to back up just a little more.
Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's the kick, and my goodness, he booms this one.
Got to catch it.
And Borders does at the 29-yard line. Borders still with the ball. He's at the 35, at the 40, and Borders brought down at the 41.
That's a really good job. You let that ball bounce, and it goes all the way to the 15.
Mm-hmm.
The kickers, punters, and place kickers tonight for both teams. Excellent. They've been really good tonight.
Yeah, I think they're both the player of the game so far.
Bartow, 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Bartow trails in the ball game 10-0. Reminder coming up tomorrow night right here on WBF, NASCAR Cup Series racing, the regular season finale at Daytona. 6:30 tomorrow night.
I'm excited.
And coming up at halftime, we'll get you updated on all the latest racing news going on today. So we'll get all that to you at halftime, so stay tuned for that.
I wouldn't mind being there, but I'm going fishing in the morning.
Okay.
Here's the snap. Handoff. Metellus up the middle he goes. Metellus will maybe get one.
We sure looked like we were moving there, Mike, on that snap.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't look like we were there. We were moving a little bit early.
2nd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. 1:20 left here in the first half. Browse in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's going to fake it, throw. Pass is complete. Got looks like that's going to be McBath with the reception. He's going to be short of a first down.
Yeah, but good positive yards. I mean, they move the ball downfield. It's a safe throw, and then get it to your runner, let him square his shoulders, and do what he needs to do. That's a really good call right there.
We got 7 yards, so.
A 3rd and about 4 for the Yellow Jackets. A minute to play here in the first half. Here's the snap. And a little bobble by Browse. He's got it. He'll sling it out to Terry. A little jump ball. Terry's got it. Terry, he dropped the ball.
Oh, now get back on it.
It's a mad scramble for the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Did Clearwater get it?
Yes, they did.
Oh,
Clearwater covered
goodness.
it.
That was a play that would be a highlight type deal. He throws the ball up in the air, and Terry gets under it, makes the catch. Then he gets blindsided. The ball goes flying backwards. And it's a big, mad, crazy scramble for the ball, and Clearwater gets it.
1st and 10 for Clearwater at the Yellow Jacket 47-yard line.
Been some turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, and that's a ball that shouldn't have been thrown. But, it was. So
it happens.
It happens, yeah.
54 seconds left here in the first half. Clearwater 10, Bartow nothing. Clearwater with the ball.
Look at the size of that center.
Center's a small one on it.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Here's the snap to White in the shotgun. White looking downfield, and he's being pursued and caught from behind.
Yeah.
Ball's on the ground.
Thomas caught him from behind.
Yeah, Thomas is for real, guys. I mean, we're calling out names all night long, different names and things like that. But if they're not giving him a chance to step up and throw, he doesn't have a chance to plant a foot and throw. He had a guy running a post route that was going to be open, but he had no time. Another timeout.
Clearwater with a timeout. A reminder to visit Zest Bar and Grill in downtown Bartow for a great dining experience featuring an array of delectable dishes served by our friendly staff in downtown Bartow. It's Zest Bar and Grill.
They do the dirty work.
Zest?
Zest Bar.
Bar and Grill. I got you.
Yeah.
Did you get that, Mike?
What's that?
Okay, thank you.
Zest Bar and Grill? I did hear Zest Bar and Grill, right?
Yes, he did Zest Bar and Grill, and I didn't say a thing.
Oh, my goodness.
I know you had something to say.
You know that's right.
Oh, my gosh. 23 seconds left here in the first half. Umatilla 20, Tenorock nothing. Still 14-14 over at Veterans Stadium at George Jenkins High School between Lake Region and the Eagles. Just trying to find something about Lakeland Christian. Don't have anything on them yet. Next week, these Yellow Jackets, we all pile into Andy's Tundra, and we head south to Naples for a game against Gulf Coast.
Golly, that's a long way. I remember that drive a couple of years ago. It was brutal. Mike did the driving, but it was still brutal.
Here's the
It
snap.
was a storm.
Handoff. McClinton with the carry. He's going to get maybe 2 or 3 tough yards, and that's going to be it.
Probably be the end of the half right there. I'd let the clock go.
And a flag comes in.
Oh.
They just tossed a flag coming out of the pile.
It's going to go against Bartow.
Well, the clock's still running, so there it goes.
Well, as soon as the flag was thrown, the clock should have stopped, so it'll be about 10 or 11 seconds.
Yeah. Coach Moore.
And the way that kicker is, I mean, you put it at the 40, he can kick one 50 yards, give him a shot.
I like Coach G. He saw 000 on the scoreboard, and he was already motioning his fellows to head to the locker room.
Yeah.
Referees kind of stopped him there. So they put 8 seconds back on the board. And they're sorting out the penalty.
Well, Bartow's going back, everybody but 2. Now they're going
There they
back.
go. It's going to be a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Yellow Jackets. 15
I
yards.
bring my kicker out.
Going to put the ball down at the 39-yard line of Bartow.
What do you got to lose on that one?
He's the best they've got.
He about hit the
Here he comes.
Yep, you're right. Here they
he
come.
comes.
Because he about hit the building on the last one.
Yeah, he's got plenty of leg if they get a good snap and a good. I mean, this cat.
You don't normally see this in high school football.
Was that lightning I just saw off there?
I hope not.
Yep.
55 yards, guys. 55.
Is it 55 or 56? Is that the 46?
56.
Yeah, he's at the 46, so 56, yeah.
All right, the left-footed kicker.
This ain't nothing but a thing.
56-yard field goal attempt toward Broadway Avenue, if you're familiar with Bartow. No wind on the field behind him.
Why aren't they snapping the ball?
What are they waiting on here? 8 seconds left here in the first half. There goes the clock. You got to go. 5, 4. Here's the snap and the kick.
Oh,
and
got
it's
a piece
blocked.
of it.
Got a piece of it. Bartow got a piece of it. This is returnable, picked up at the 18-yard line. That is Borders. Borders breaking some room. Borders he's got a play going on across midfield.
They just got him.
Oh, what's some excitement there at the end.
But I tell you what happens in a situation like that. In order to get the distance, they kick it a little lower. And if somebody gets a hand up, that happens. And that's probably what happened right there.
See if Mike run down Coach G. That is the end of the first half with the score. Clearwater 10 and Bartow nothing. Mike chasing down Coach Grady Morrell. Mike?
All right, guys, I got Coach G here. Coach, we knew this team coming in was going to be a physical team tonight. What have we seen so far?
Nothing special, man. Nothing special. We're killing ourselves right now, man. We just keep doing silly stuff. We've been in the red zone a couple times, haven't capitalized, man. Had some silly penalties that didn't back this up a few times, man. And if we can figure that part out, man, we may be able to do something second half.
Well, one thing we've talked about is the defense. That Bartow defense, we were kind of slow starting. The defense is really coming alive now. I mean, is that something that, we typically don't see that, but we know the difference between Bartow's defense?
We got a whole nother half to play, man. We definitely started slow, man, but we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up. That's all.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach G. I'll let you get to the locker room with the team. There you go, guys.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. And I'm liking Coach G. He's
well, that was the truth.
Yeah.
They've made a ton of mistakes. They've killed themselves offensively, but I tell you what, this defense has since that first series, they have been lights out, and really, 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 really impressed with them.
We are at halftime here at Bartow Memorial Stadium. The Clearwater Tornadoes lead the Bartow Yellow Jackets 10-0. I'll also give you a quick scoreboard update, some other games going on in the area real quick. Umatilla leading Tenorock 20-0. It is Spoto, the Spartans from Riverview. They're leading Davenport 21-13. Lake Region and George Jenkins, they're tied 14-14. And Lake Wales is blanking Specialty Fit Academy 27-0 over at Legion Field in Lake Wales. We'll send it back to the studio for some halftime updates. We got some racing information to pass along to you. That's all coming up next. It's halftime. Clearwater 10, Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Are you enjoying the broadcast? Want to relive the excitement? Don't worry, WBF has you covered. Catch recent replays of high school athletics and other special sporting events with our broadcast replays. Visit our website at wwbf.com or subscribe to our podcast, WBF Sports, on your favorite podcast service. Relive the action and excitement of our hometown teams. It's local sports and local pride right here on WBF.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. We are at halftime here at Bartow Memorial Stadium. Clearwater leads the Yellow Jackets 10-0. All the points scored in the first quarter. Clearwater opened the scoring with a touchdown, and then they added a field goal to it. We're going to check with Mike and see if he's got an update on the Frostproof Providence game going on down in Frostproof. But other scores, Lake Wales 34, Specialty Fit Academy nothing. So that'll probably be a running clock here any minute. Umatilla 20, Tenorock 6 at halftime. Tenorock got 6, 20-6.
When isn't that special?
Winter Haven leads Zephyr Hills 24-7.
That's unbelievable.
Whoa, Zephyr Hills must really be bad.
And still tied 14-14, Lake Region and George Jenkins. Spodo over Davenport 28-13. And our score here in Bartow, Clearwater 10 and the Yellow Jackets nothing. As both teams are making their way back on to the field.
I think Mike took Zephyr Hills too, didn't he?
I did.
I think I did too.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, we all, yeah. Jeff took Winter Haven.
You were the only one that took Winter Haven?
I took Winter Haven. We mentioned Bartow's schedule next week. The Yellow Jackets are on the road down to Naples to Gulf Coast. The Sharks. It's funny. We play 2 Sharks this year, and we play 2 Hornets this year.
And a tornado.
And a tornado.
I mean, we got it all going
on. Next week, it's at Gulf Coast. Next week after that, September the 5th, we're back here at Bartow Memorial Stadium to take on the Bishop Moore Hornets. Then the following week, we go to Haines City to play the Haines City Hornets. We all have fond memories of the field there.
Yeah, maybe they watered it.
Then we're at Auburndale the next week, the 19th, and then September 26th, our first district game against Bloomingdale. That's over in Valrico. And then we're home for 2 games, Lake Gibson, and then Riverview, our second district game of the year. And then our final road game at Durant in Plant City on October 24th. And then, as always, we wrap up the year with the Highway 60 rival on October the 31st against Lake Wales.
And Coach Peavy wants to know if there's any score on the Mulberry game.
I don't have anything yet, Coach.
Hey, let John in.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Mr. John.
How you doing? Good to see you.
What's
John
going on,
Godwin.
John Godwin just recovering from rotator cuff surgery.
Yes, he is.
Thank you.
You feeling
Thank you,
all right, brother? Going wonderful, wonderful.
The staples out today, man.
Oh.
It's only been 2 weeks, and I'm doing good.
I'm happy
Glad to
for
hear
you.
that.
Happy for you.
You want to do some arm wrestling?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
No, we ain't. You're done, Andy.
Oh.
You do a great job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
Well, it's a pleasure seeing you as always.
Absolutely.
I mean, I love you too, brother.
See you, John.
See you Sunday? Maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get the wife there.
My friend, always a pleasure.
Love you too,
brother.
John Godwin
Should be able to, yeah.
is probably one of the most popular people in Bartow. We kid that you are, and all the other stuff, but John Godwin, without a doubt, is one of the nicest people you will ever come across.
You'll ever meet.
I agree 100%.
And just love him that he took the opportunity to come up here and say hello.
Both teams are back on the field going through their second half warm-ups. And Mike?
Yes, sir.
Did you have an opportunity to walk in the locker room?
I did. Totally different environment in the locker room this year, guys. So Coach Morrell had his piece, had both offense, defense, and special teams. And he just kind of broke it down, just exactly what we're talking about. This team, not to take anything away from Clearwater, but they haven't showed us anything special. They haven't. Yes, they've put 10 points on the board, but they haven't done anything out of the ordinary other than just play football. Coach Morrell instilled in these guys. He said, listen, every game that they've won huge, 40-0.
Yeah.
They've won big games, and they haven't been in a dogfight like this. They haven't seen this Bartow defense. So will they be able to play a full game? He challenged his guys. Can they play a complete game against us? He said, no, they can't. They're not in the condition we are. They don't know how we play ball. He said they can't do it.
And that defense in the second quarter, they really had them in poor field position the whole time. They forced 3-and-outs. They forced punts from their own end zone. So that Jacket defense is for real, and they really showed it against Clearwater in that second quarter to keep them off the scoreboard in the second quarter. So 1:26 we're counting down here. Thank you, Mike, for that report from the locker room as we are getting ready here for the second half kickoff. Tell you what, we'll take one more break. When we come back, it'll be the second half kickoff. It's coming up here on Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Here at Kelly Buick GMC, we know how your schedule fills up quickly. Hi, this is Brandon to tell you about our mobile service, which enables us to show up at your home or workplace with a fully equipped van ready to go. So come to Kelly because you deserve to experience the Kelly difference.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
What will it be? A loaded with flavor Philly cheesesteak or a fresh grilled chicken salad? Hungry for chicken wings or maybe a premium blend Angus burger? Whether dining in or taking out, your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football here on WBF. Getting ready for the second half. We're doing a little housekeeping around here. Andy went outside to wipe the windows down because the air conditioner is blowing and it's clogging up the windows. And so he went out there. Mike, we've never had that kind of problem before.
Man, I think your guys just left you and they were all outside politicking or something.
Well, Bruce was out there shaking hands, meeting people. Andy was doing some housework.
Well, two of my favorite people, Sandy Stinger, came up to say hello, and Jose Bristol, who I coached with. I mean, I love that guy. I just love that guy. And so I got to talk to him for a few minutes. Andy got to say hello, and Andy came out and wiped the window. And they're like, what's he doing? I said, well, he's been griping the whole game that he couldn't see, so I told him to go wipe off the window. He did. So, but they were glad to see you, Andy. And
I talked to him when I came back from the.
Yeah, Russ. I think Russ played with us a little bit when Coach Jose and I were.
Mm-hmm. Mike, you want to tell your story about John Godwin again?
So, yeah, guys, just a little bit of insight about John. I've known John for a long time, right? So John and I both went to Fort Meade High School. I graduated in 86. I believe John graduated in 84. And, talking about John being known around Bartow, he was a very popular guy in Fort Meade, too. If I'm not badly mistaken, in 1984, John Godwin was the runner-up to Mr. Foamy Hiso with Mr. Fort Meade High School.
Wow.
First runner-up behind Jason Watson.
Wow.
So he was a very popular guy back then, too.
Well, he's got the personality for it, and, he worked for Widdens for years, and when he showed up, it was like everything got better.
Yep.
And
100%.
Unfortunately, we were around him a lot, but we always loved him. He was so special, and you just can't say enough good things about him, man.
No, great guy all the way around.
Yeah.
Ready for the second half kickoff. Clearwater will get the ball here to start the third quarter.
Well, Jose had to get away from that big guy. Look at that big guy came up. Jose had to move out of the way. It's a big cat.
Meyer has it teed up and ready to kick for the Yellow Jackets. Clearwater in front, 10-0. Get ready to start the third quarter.
Pretty good kick.
Taken down about the 15-yard line. The receivers across the 25.
Nice open field 30, tackle 35. Again.
That is going to be MacArthur.
Yeah, he won't get credit for the tackle, but who's on the ground, because he's the one that put the head across the body, and he is down right now for Bartow, and we hope he is okay, because he put his whole body in harm's way to make that tackle.
I believe
it's a 20-something number.
Something. Don't want to speculate on the number, but
he went in and threw his body across him as he was crossing the field, and that could be like a little stinger. Hopefully just something like that. Maybe the breath knocked out of him. It could be Mateus.
I was going to say, I think it's 23. I was looking on the sideline for all the other 20s, and I see all of them except the 23. He is surrounded now by medical staff.
And we have called Mateus's name, probably 10, 12 times already tonight?
He did a lot of the second quarter running for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, the fact they took the helmet off him right away means it's not a neck injury. So
it looked like they're working on his right leg, guys.
Okay. Well, we don't want him working on anything. Hopefully he's cramping.
That's what it looks like. They're stretching him out like it's a cramp.
Okay. If he's cramping, pick him up and get him off the field.
And there they go.
There you go.
It is 23.
It is Mateus, and you're allowed to cramp, and you're allowed to lay there for 10 seconds. But then you got to get off the field.
Killing the grass at that point, right?
Exactly. If the bone ain't showing,
you got to be going.
Exactly.
So
that's another thing. As we lost a great coach this past week, Coach Blaine Turner.
Oh my God, Blaine died.
Coach Blaine Turner lost Coach Blaine Turner this past week.
You talk about staples.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I totally almost forgot about that, and I was going to mention that to you guys.
I never saw anything on any social media or anything.
It was kept very low, but what a great coach,
Oh, and a great guy.
1st and 10, a pass from
on top
White.
of everything else, excuse me, I'm sorry, Jeff. You're trying to do the game. But on top of everything else, he delivered our newspaper.
Yes.
I mean, he did everything.
Yes.
You coach until 9 o'clock at night, then you get up at 4 in the morning to deliver newspapers. He was a great guy, and boy, that's another one. Man.
You're going to say the pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 here for Clearwater.
It's the first game of the season. We can reminisce quite a bit.
Absolutely, we can.
Just another quick story about Coach Turner. I remember back when I was in school, they had the blood mobile come to the school, and we always give Coach Turner a hard time. Hey, Coach, you going to go give them blood? He's like, no. He said, because they'll get 50% Red Man and 50% Budweiser.
Exactly.
2nd and 10. White wants to throw. He does. Across the middle, almost picked off by the Jackets. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, that was number 7, Adams, that had the jump on it, and he looks like he's cramping a little bit. That's what happens when you come out, guys, in this humidity early in the season. When you make that, it's not that you're running hard or anything, but when you make that step where you plant that foot, that calf will just knot up on you in a split second.
3rd and 10.
You see him rubbing it out.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 for Clearwater.
Yeah, old school guys like that, Mr. Bryan at Bartow High School.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I always carried a package of Red Man in my pocket along with my Copenhagen because he would ask for a chew.
White is in the shotgun on this 3rd and 10 for Clearwater.
Mr. Brown was a good man.
Here's the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback draw. Right up the middle goes White. Nice pursuit by the Jacket defense. It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah,
Thomas.
This defense, Coach G might be upset about mistakes and everything, but he has to be a little bit proud with this defense, Mike.
No, absolutely. And that was, when we went to the locker room, his focus wasn't really on the defense, except for telling them this Clearwater team hasn't been in a fight like this, so far this year, right? But he did immediately pulled the offense to the side and told those guys, get out of your feelings, play football. You know what to do. Get out of your feelings.
LeClaire ready to punt. Jackets show a lot of pressure. He gets it away. And it takes a Yellow Jacket, touched by a Yellow Jacket player.
No. It was touched by Clearwater.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry.
And it should have been touched back here at about the 25-yard line.
It should be. And this official, the far official, I think, is going to bring the – no. I mean, he looked like he was walking up the field. We got guys cramping left and right.
Yeah, there's another Jacket trying to limp off the field.
And there's number 7 who was cramping on that last play, Adams. Now he is totally cramped up in both legs. And, guys –
that hurts, too. God. That is some terrible
I know
pain.
every one of us has cramped before. And if you know that feeling – you just got to feel for them.
So he makes his way to the sideline. The coaching staff comes out to.
That's where you get the gloves on and you get the balm out of the medicine bag and you just start rubbing that sucker and just, I mean, you almost take your fist and grind that calf and you grind that cramp right out of there. They got guys laying all over the place.
That's experience talking right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Edmond.
Had to do it to my son every third quarter.
Both of them, right?
Jack or Justin?
Justin. He would cramp every third, even if I rubbed him up before.
Did you use the horse liniment on him?
No, we had balm. It was called balm back then. Boy, it would light you up. That's why you had, man, if you were rubbing them and then you touched your face or something like that, it was like, oh.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Didn't mean to do that.
Here's the snap, handoff, and it's going to be Hall. Tries to bounce to the outside. He's pursued and brought down basically back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it really looked like the play was starting out well, guys, but it just kind of collapsed, and maybe a half yard.
South Sumter 42, the Haines City Hornets nothing in the third quarter.
Nothing on Mulberry?
Still checking, Coach.
Coach Peavy got to know, man.
He hadn't even kicked in tonight.
Yeah, he has. He asked what the score was when you were outside.
You were doing the windows. 2nd and 10.
Somebody had to.
We'll get you one of them elevator things that you can pull it up, pull yourself up on a platform, and you can do the whole thing.
I volunteered a timeout on the field. Bartow calls a timeout. I volunteered to go, but I can't. I'm not tall enough to reach the window.
Yeah, you would have got about here, and we'd be down here like this.
9:59 left here in the third quarter. Timeout on the field. Clearwater in front of the Yellow Jackets, 10-0. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
Need an energy drink or protein boost? Visit Crave Nutrition of Bartow and sample our healthy energy boosting Mega Tea, nutrient-rich shakes, protein bites, and much more. Crave Nutrition behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
2nd and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. A quick pass by Browse and is going to fall incomplete. Deflected at the line of scrimmage, falls harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah,
so
that
it'll be
was
third down.
Number 11 for Clearwater. Bryant.
Stops the clock with 9:56 to go in the game.
You got all kinds of things going off. Don't you have a watch that goes nuts over too?
I do. Forgot that tonight. Here's the pass. Browse throws downfield.
He got him.
And it's going to be caught.
He got him.
That is going to be battle with the ball. He's streaking down the sideline. He's going to outrun everybody. He turns on the jet to the 20-yard line, and he hits the end zone for a Yellow Jacket touchdown.
Wow, you talk about a perfect catch and run and touchdown.
Yeah, you're not even going to take an angle and catch him. When he turned that ball upfield and he saw green field, you just saw him reach down and grab another gear.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah, and huge credit to Broush. I mean, he put that right in stride. He didn't even have to break stride. He had a step on the corner, and then once he got the ball, he opened up 3, 4, 5 yards on him.
And it just took off.
Gone.
Yeah,
extra gear, they say.
And the one thing you saw Browse do that time also, you seen him do that fake pump. He drew back, popped it, and then draw back and released.
Yes.
So kind of made everybody, kind of closed everybody up, slowed everybody down, and then he just dropped it right over.
Oh, we got another guy down.
Got somebody else cramping there.
80-yard touchdown pass.
That's extremely exciting. I mean,
Rouse to battle. So timeout on the field. There's another Yellow Jacket with a little injury here.
He's cramping.
It's cramping.
Mike, how are the weather conditions on the field?
Man, it's nice. It is very nice down here. It's a little humid, not too bad though, but definitely better than what it was last week. I can tell you that. It's a big difference.
I could see you, man. That was a bad deal last week. I just felt horrible for you. But and I went outside, and there is a little bit of humidity, but it doesn't take a whole lot. I mean, these guys, they run long, they run their sprints, they do everything they're supposed to do. But when it's game time and you go inside that cold room and you get cooled off at halftime and then you come back out, and if you don't stretch properly and you make that wrong step, it's tough.
A player is making his way off. That's Stacy. Kendrick Stacy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how good you are or what your number is or how big or how fast. If you make that wrong step, you are going down. Except for that one cat, number 7. He walked off with 2 cramps. I mean, that's incredible.
Meyer on to attempt the extra point from the Holden Browse. The snap is low, and they're going to throw it to the end zone, and it's going to be caught.
2 points.
2-point conversion is good. Number 17 for the Jackets catches it. That's Bell.
I don't know. I think that was designed.
It was.
It was?
It was, yes.
Because the kicker immediately was down, grabbing him. Yeah.
There's a Clearwater player down now, guys.
Well, there's a player in the end zone for the Tornadoes.
They need to do some better hydrating before these games.
Well, and that's the whole thing. Another thing is, in order to play on Friday night, you got to start on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You got to start with the bananas, the potassium, and all that stuff. Start getting it into your system, and you flood your system. And but still, some people are susceptible to it. We used to have in the old days, we used to have salt tablets.
Okay.
And kids would actually, before a game, they take 4 or 5 salt tablets before a game. And that sodium sweat them out and would help with the cramps.
The player walked off on the field. Now Bartow, just like that, Bruce, we're back in at 10-0.
10-8.
Now it's 10-8.
10-8. And I mean, first 4 minutes of the game, I'm thinking running clock. And now all of a sudden, Bartow is in this football game, been in it the whole time since that first 3 minutes.
The first points.
Now they got confidence.
Yeah, an 80-yard touchdown pass for your first points of the season. Here's the kickoff by Meyer. Meyer will send it to the 2-yard line. The receiver almost went down on his own. Up the sideline he goes. He's knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field. And Clearwater will have it 1st and 10 near the 30-yard line.
And again, a Bartow player goes down. Oof.
Guys, that locker room was pretty cold when we went in there at halftime. I will tell you that.
Is Elizabeth okay? Because she came up here in the press box where it was kind of chilly.
Yeah, but she had her snack.
That's right, she did.
And so she's good to go.
She didn't share, but she had her snack.
If she'd offered.
She's stingy like that, though. She wouldn't even offer, guys.
No. I mean, I was trying to convince her I didn't go in her purse. And that was scary enough.
They are attending the Yellow Jacket player again. Looks like cramps on the far side of the field over there where they're attending to him.
Yeah, they actually need to design a cart where you just go out and throw them on the cart and wheel them off real quick. I mean, you hate it for the kids. I don't mean to joke around because it is painful, but it.
And that's Galva.
Yeah.
While we have an opportunity, scoreboard update. Spoto leading Davenport 35-13. There's a running clock at Haines City. South Sumner 49 and Haines City 0. Lake Gibson over Durant 10-7. Lake Wales leading Specialty Fit Academy 34-0. Umatilla over Tenorock 20-6. Winter Haven beating Zephyr Hills Christian 24-7. And nothing on Mulberry yet.
Coach Peavy just said the race has been stopped again, which is great news for us. And our dear friend Garth Coach Washington chimes in, and he is echoing, need to stay hydrated, brothers, and we agree 100%.
Quarterback keeper up the middle goes White. The big quarterback falls forward for a couple yards, brought down by Thomas and Carmelo Harden in another jacket. Slow to get up.
He's kind of, yeah.
He's grabbing too.
Guys, Frostproof score 14-6.
Who?
Frostproof is up 14-6.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Ka-ching.
Frostproof playing Providence School. They're down from Jacksonville. 2nd and 6 here for Clearwater. White in the shotgun. White wants to throw. Still with the ball. Still. Now he'll sling it downfield. One-on-one, and it's bounced off.
I hit the player right in the back of the head.
It hit the helmet of the Clearwater receiver.
Yeah, Bartow playing a deep cover 3 right there. That was pretty good coverage. You
got to keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah. Well, in cover 3, the one thing that the corner did right there is almost let him get past him, and that's a no-no, man. And but fortunately, the ball hit him in the back of the helmet.
John Ekman down there playing a little sideline interference.
Yeah, we didn't get to see any Mad Hatter stuff tonight, did we? Mad Scientist.
No,
I guess that'll come out next week.
They just did the anthem before the game, and they've been in the stands.
3rd and 6. White again wants to throw. White completes it. It's going to be just short of the first down, or did he get it?
I think it's really close. Now, from here, it looks where this one ref is. It looks like it's a good yard and a half off.
Yeah, it looks like it's short, guys.
It's going to be 4th and 1 at their own 39-yard line.
Here we come. It's a battle coming off now.
Big decision. Oh, they're going to give them the first down. Look at that. They're moving the sticks.
Okay.
So it is a 1st and 10 for Clearwater at their own 39-yard line.
Well, if I saw these kids cramping, I would be throwing the football like you wouldn't believe.
3 wide receivers on the near side of the field.
Blitz.
Here's the snap, and they're going to be a quarterback draw. Up the middle he goes, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage just barely.
Yeah, that's where when that blitz pays off either way because the linebacker ran right into the quarterback. But this is where it's important to have somebody upstairs, coaches upstairs, guys. And because the coach would see that all these Bartow defenders are cramping, and I'd just make them run, and I'd make them run, and I'd outthrow them. And
look at all the defenders on the field just going through some stretching.
Yeah,
in the secondary.
It's the little things that count, and this is where your coaches upstairs can pay huge dividends.
2nd and 9 for Clearwater. 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Jay White is the quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He takes the snap, stands in the pocket, throws it incomplete off the hands of his intended receiver.
He just dropped that ball.
Incomplete.
Right, just what you said. Right in his hand.
Yeah, just about the time he caught that, though, he was drilled.
And that's what I used to tell the kids, you're going to get hit. So you might as well catch it. Because you're going to get hit whether you catch it or not.
It'll be 3rd and 9 here for Clearwater.
So we don't have nothing on Lakeland Christian or Mulberry? What is Roy Fuco doing?
George Jenkins 21, Lake Region 14 now.
Oh, beans.
That wasn't the update you were looking for, was it?
No.
3rd and 9. Clearwater in the shotgun. White gets the ball. He rolls to the near side, looking downfield. He'll one-arm it, and he's got the receiver wide open. 5 yards.
He's out.
Did he catch it out?
Oh, he stepped out, and this official's just going to look at it and let him go in.
They're going to say a touchdown.
He stepped out, guys.
He was 5 yards behind the Yellow Jacket defender when he caught it.
Yeah, and that's Battle. And Battle's been, and you gotta have other guys. You got people cramping, get them out of the game, and get other guys in there that at least have some speed that can run a little bit.
So just like that, 2 big plays, first by Bartow, and now Clearwater answers with a big bomb of their own. 16-8 is your score. On to attempt the extra point. McCarron, this one is bobbled and swallowed up is the place kicker. Incomplete. 7 minutes left here in the third quarter.
And that's big because that makes it a one-score game.
Clearwater 16, Bartow 8. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
If you'd rather spend your weekends doing anything other than yard work, then call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 or visit evolveyourlawn.com. Remember, keep calm and evolve your lawn.
Hey guys, Emily here with Spath Jewelers. Do you like pajamas? I know weird coming from the girl with diamonds, but if you want to stay in your pajamas, we can help you with that too. Online at spathjewelers.com. 35 amazing years.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. We're in the third quarter tonight's contest. Clearwater in front of Bartow, 16-8. Both teams just scored on back-to-back big plays, and Clearwater will kick it off, taking it at the 10-yard line. Sprints over here to the near side.
That's going to be a horse collar
against Clearwater.
That was a beautiful block thrown by number 15, Thomas.
Messiah Borders was the receiver of the kickoff, and he was the one who was dragged down from behind. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty against Clearwater.
Guys, just to back up about that big play that Clearwater had, their coaching staff did a heck of a job that series, simply because you watched them line up three guys on the near side several times in a row. They watched Bartow's defense. Bartow was staying on the inside every time. Then they lined up two wide receivers stacked. As soon as they caught Bartow in the same coverage, they took those two stacked receivers. They cut one to the inside, turned the other one to the outside, left him uncovered.
Yeah.
That middleman had to come all the way over, and there was not enough ground to make up.
And that's the deal with cover three. If you don't panic in that situation, and you play, the biggest thing in cover three, nobody gets behind you, period.
Yep.
And then your linebackers, they fall out to the curl. You could have this thing covered with ease, but they get into panics, and they want to jump to man.
10 for the Yellow Jackets. There's a handoff up the middle. That's Metellus. He's broke a tackle. He's into the secondary. He's into Clearwater territory, knocked out of bounds at the 48.
Wow, that's so cool.
He's pumped now, too.
He ought to be. I mean, that was a great run. That was the best run of the game.
Yeah, he caught them in a blitz. He caught them coming through, and he was able to get off to the right side and make up that ground.
Yeah, he was hit before he got in the line of scrimmage, and
he gets about 25, 26 yards on the carry. 1st and 10, Bartow into Clearwater territory. Jackets will send two receivers to the left, two receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff again. Give it to 23 again. Up the middle he goes. This time he's going to get about 2 or 3 before he stopped down. But tell us again.
He's saying face mask.
Yeah, they had him by the face mask.
Second down and about 9. They'll spot him down at the 47-yard line of Clearwater. The Tornadoes are in front 16-8. Jackets, two receivers to the left, two receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff again. This time it's Hall.
Yeah, he come right off the end unblocked.
Camden Hall gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it about 8. Timeout on the field for the mandatory water break. Your score, Clearwater 16 and Bartow 8. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Let's not forget our transparent and fair pricing for all and never pay reconditioning fees or mystery dealer add-ons. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
The Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade is family-owned and takes pride in offering your family personal attention and distinctive services that truly honors the life being remembered. Our family serving yours.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. We're 5:57 left here in the third quarter. Clearwater in front of Bartow 16-8. Bartow facing a 3rd and 9 at the Clearwater 47-yard line. Browse will send 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. He drops back, sets up a screen across the middle. It's caught. Number 83's got it across the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great design, a great play, great throw, great catch, but just a good defense.
23, I'm sorry, not 83. Metellus. So it'll be 4th down.
Now our cheerleaders are running down doing their flips. That's always fun to watch. They go 2 at a time.
Side by side. Synchronized.
Exactly.
4th down, and the Yellow Jackets will punt it away. Scoreboard update. Victory Christian 48. Oxbridge Academy 6.
Cool.
Winter Haven now leads Zephyr Hills Christian 35-0.
She did a double twist.
South Sumter 42.
Big Daddy's going. Good job, Big Daddy.
On 4th down, the Yellow Jackets are going for it. There's a flag on the play. They didn't make the first down, but now another flag comes in over on the pile. The fake punt did not fool Clearwater, but there's a couple flags, and they're calling for the coaching staff from Bartow to come over to the far side of the field.
Got an injured player, Bartow, down on the far side, and a flag to move.
Did you like the fake punt, Bruce?
Actually, I was watching the cheerleaders. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jeff, when the cheerleaders are flipping, they take priority.
Gotcha.
They're former world champions, you know what I'm saying?
They're checking on the injured player on the far side of the field. While they do that, Ridge Community 27, Kathleen 21.
Wow.
That's closer than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And Lake Gibson 17, Durant 14. Durant, of course, is in the district.
Still there?
Yes.
Oh, Mike.
We can hear you.
No, he's dead.
He's not dead.
He's saying he's dead.
You dead in the water? Need some batteries?
I just put brand new ones in. Testing 1, 2.
You buy them from a Circle K?
Operator.
Because they've been there for 4 years. Hey, there you are.
Operator.
We can hear you, but you can't hear us, huh? Oh, hang on a second, Mike.
You came unplugged.
Operator error.
Wait a second, Mike. Hang on, Mike. I got you covered here. There you go, Mike. Now you're back.
Yeah, I lost the mic. I lost the audio. I lost everything.
Well, we won't say who had something to do with that.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, the same guy that thought our quarterback was a junior. Let me just say that. Okay. Sorry about that, Mike. All right, the injured player is Battle. He's being helped off by the coaching staff from the far side of the field.
Yeah, a lot of these kids, big names that we've called a lot tonight.
So we have a couple of flags. There was a fake punt. Bartow tried a fake punt on 4th and 6. There were 2 flags thrown during the play. And now Battle has made his way to the Jacket sideline.
Well, they talked to the Clearwater coach, but have they come over and talked to the Bartow coach?
So now they're going to come find Coach G. I think they're going to get a face mask on Clearwater. Waiting here.
Well, Clearwater's defense is still on the field, correct?
Yeah. As far as I can see.
So here's the call. We're going to have a personal foul against Bartow and then a dead ball unsportsmanlike against Clearwater. 4th down again.
It was holding against Bartow.
Oh, holding. Andy needs to clean my window. Andy needs to clean my window. I couldn't see the holding call. So it's going to be 4th down and about 1.
I understand Andy's predicament that he's in because I'm down to one little slot right here, but
well, we can always open them.
I'm a game player. I'm a team player, and let's Andy grab that side. Let's see what we can do right here.
Listen, my view down here on the field is great, guys.
That's good.
Mine is now.
So it's 4th and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. The ball is at the Clearwater 39-yard line. Bartow trails in the ball game 16-8. Jackets run a lot of beef.
Hard count.
In the backfield. Browse up under center. He takes the ball. There's a quick little pass across the middle. It's going to be caught. That's Kendrick Stacy with the ball. He's across the 20. It's going to take a bunch of people to bring him down, and they finally do it inside the 10.
About the 6-yard line, and what they did was they brought everybody in tight, and they have Stacy lined up at tight end. He just runs right down the seam, and he just floats the ball to him. It's a perfect call, a great play. It's as good a play as you can call when you got everybody stacked like that. Lake Wales used to kill us with that.
There were 3 or 4 Clearwater players hanging on to Stacy, just trying to bring him down.
He wasn't cooperating.
And you could see those guys from Clearwater. They're just chopping at the ball. You can see arms just swinging everywhere.
1st and goal for the Yellow Jackets. Spot the ball at the 8-yard line. Browse in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff, Hall. Camden Hall trying to get going tonight. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, I tell you what, they run that same play and fake it and throw the slant on the far side. It's a touchdown because everybody's biting on the run right now.
Messiah Borders will check into the ball game. Clock runs at 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Clearwater in front, 16-8. Jackets, though, have a 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. And it's going to be a quick slant across the middle. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bartow. Messiah battles.
Told you.
Messiah Borders, rather, with the catch. Borders with the catch. Bartow is within 2.
I won't take any credit for that. Oh, doing a double back flip. Nice job.
Who is that, 23?
23.
Tell us. So they're going to send the extra point team on Meyer. But remember our holder. Who was our holder, Bruce? That's our quarterback.
Yeah.
The senior.
The senior, Ethan Browse. They line up to go for the extra point. And they get somebody moving. There's a flag on the play. I think they're going to get Bartow.
Yeah, Bartow moved on that one.
Dead ball, false start against the Yellow Jackets.
Legal procedure on Bartow. 5-yard penalty. Retry.
If you go for 2 and don't get it, you're still...
Yeah, but I think Bartow is confident enough right now that you kick the extra point, we're going to score again before this game's over because both these defenses are gassing.
So they'll back up the extra point attempt, make it a little longer for Meyer. Actually be about a 25-yard field goal attempt toward Broadway Avenue here in Bartow. Here's the snap, and then, nope, they're going to try to fake it again. Browse looking to throw it, still with the ball. Now will sling it. He's, incomplete. Through the hands of his intended receiver.
Well, you had the right. You called it, Jeff. You said fake it again, and no harm, no foul, because it's still a field goal, less than a field goal possession.
When you call them, they work. When I call them, they don't work.
I kind of think they probably had 70% in their mind. We're looking for fake.
Yeah.
They're playing this team a lot better this year than they did last year.
Oh, my God. I agree 100%.
You know, both of you guys want to call the fake upstairs, right? And I'm not that guy.
I'm not that guy either.
I'm going to be that guy. Listen, there's points on the board. Once they're there, you're not taking them back.
I didn't say anything.
Andy was
when you get into a game that's just, this close, you take them.
It's closer than I thought it was going to be.
Andy was whispering to Jeff the whole time.
He sure was.
I didn't have anything.
He twisted your ear that hard, Jeff? You let him peer pressure just broke you like that?
I can't keep my juniors and seniors straight. I can't do nothing. All right, now for the third time, Meyer will kick off in this quarter. Boy, I like saying that.
Yeah.
Number 16, Brentley Meyer, kicking it off here for the Yellow Jackets. He'll send it end over end, taking about the 10-yard line, 15, 20, 25, 30. Up the sideline he goes, and up over end, just shy of the 40-yard line.
And how many cramps we got?
Don't see any
no.
right now.
Yep. That's where all the adrenaline, it's the adrenaline is gone now. You know, all that built-up adrenaline at halftime.
First and 10 for the Clearwater Tornadoes. They lead by 2 points, 16-14 over Bartow. They'll have the ball at their own 38-yard line. Jalen White is the quarterback. He's a senior.
He is?
He is.
We sure?
I'm 100%. 6'1", 200 pounds. He calls shotgun, and up the middle goes the running back, McClinton, and he's tripped up after about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, that was a great job, and his own player hit him. That was number 13. That was Galva, and as he was getting up, his own player hit Galva, but
Galva's going to
okay.
have to. Galva's going to
limp a little bit, but he'd be all right.
He's going to have to come off the field for one play. So Galva will come off. It'll be 2nd and 5 here for.
We need somebody on the field.
That'll be Terry. Here comes Terry. He'll take his place. Second and 5 for the Tornadoes. White in the shotgun. White will hand it off. McClinton up the middle. He's got a first down. He's into Yellow Jacket territory and more as he kind of sidesteps the Jacket defender, falls across the 45 to the 43.
Just a good hard run. You got to remember these offenses are a lot better off than the defenses. The offense knows where they're going. The defense doesn't. So they don't have the problem of not, having a misstep and things like that.
Clearwater quickly to the line of scrimmage again. A handoff up the middle. And there goes McClinton again. And this time he's wrapped up after about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah, they're just running their big guys. Running their big guys.
I'm surprised they haven't done that more, Mike. They've got the size, but they have not tried to take advantage of their size. And this is a point in the game where where a Don Shula or somebody like that would just run it down your throat 30 plays.
Tom Landry.
Paul Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you run the ball like that, you control the clock.
Second and about 5 here for Clearwater. 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Here's the snap, and they're going to set up a little wide receiver screen. It's incomplete off the fingertips of his receiver.
Yeah, I mean, and this is something we talk about every year. If you're getting 5 yards a pop, I'm running that play until you stop me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But these coaches, they get too smart for their own britches.
It'll be 3rd and 5 now for Clearwater.
Yeah, you and I have talked about that for years. You give me that 5, we're going to take that 5 until you stop it. And then when you come in close enough to try to stop that 5, then we're going to burn you deep.
Exactly.
You suck them right in. We've seen it happen too many times.
2 receivers on the left, 2 receivers on the right for Clearwater. White in the shotgun. On a 3rd and 5, he'll roll to his right. White throws it downfield, and it's going to be caught for a first down.
That's a nice catch.
Right about the 30-yard line.
I mean, it was right on his shoe top.
Mike, the plane's flying overhead.
The plane, boss, the plane.
1st and 10, Clearwater at the Yellow Jacket 30-yard line. 90 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Here's the snap to White. He'll hand it off to McClinton. Up the middle he goes, and hard running, still on his feet. Kept those legs moving. He'll get near the 21.
He's just a big, strong kid that just keeps his feet moving.
Yeah, he's picking 7-8 yards up a carry.
That tornado run is good for about 8 yards.
Second and 2 here for Clearwater. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. As we approach 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock already? Good.
White in the shotgun. White quarterback draw. And White dances left, dances right. He'll fall forward.
He's going to get a first down, guys.
And White kept it himself that time.
First and 10, Clearwater. Ball at the Bartow 20-yard line. Clearwater in front, 16-14.
They're doing a poor job at calling that ball dead whenever they, before they whistle it dead.
Yeah. Bartow's really going to have to make a stand right here. A touchdown is going to make it a two-score game and some kind of timeout.
I think they're going to let the clock run down here for the end of the third quarter.
Thank you.
That's exactly what they're going to do. After 3, your score, Clearwater 16, Bartow 14. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Russell Hernandez here at Kelly Buick GMC. We're proud to be a sponsor of sports broadcast on WBF. From the Jackets to NASCAR, we have 2 Polk County locations and are the #1 Buick GMC certified dealer in the Southeast. KellyBuickGMC.com.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
What will it be? A loaded with flavor Philly cheesesteak or a fresh grilled chicken salad? Hungry for chicken wings or maybe a premium blend Angus burger? Whether dining in or taking out, your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter here at Bartow Memorial Stadium, along with Bruce and Andy and Mike and Elizabeth. I'm Jeff. Thank you so much for tuning us in. Yellow Jacket Football. It's week number 1 of the high school football odyssey.
And a very, very good football game.
A 2-point, yeah. Clearwater 16 and Bartow 14. Clearwater has the ball. They are facing a 1st and 10 at the Yellow Jacket 20-yard line.
I'm picking the girls up. I wonder if we'll see a flyer. Nope, not going to see a flyer. Well, that heat lightning is just way over towards Tampa, but...
That's actually lightning in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
I was watching the news, and Jim Weber was talking about that. It's when you see it's lightning way off.
1st and 10 up the middle goes again, McClinton, and he's powers across the 15-yard line to about the 13. It'll be 2nd down for Clearwater.
Pick up a 3 on that run.
The Tornadoes are quickly to the line of scrimmage. They have 3 wide receivers on the far side, a single receiver on the near side. White is the quarterback. 2nd and 4. Here's the snap again. Right up the middle goes McClinton. And this time he crosses the 10-yard line.
You know, we talk about this guy. I mean, you're just going to wear him out until he gets, just totally run down here. But he doesn't secure the ball very well. Watching him run, he just kind of carries it off away from his body. He doesn't tuck it away. I'm just really surprised that the defense hadn't picked up on that in the same way they were slapping at the ball earlier.
You got to play her down again.
Go for the ball. That's their running back.
I agree, Mike. You get somebody that's got a body on him. Everybody else should be snagging that ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the green flag they're running again in Daytona.
Okay. In the Xfinity race, okay. The Coke Zero 400 tomorrow, 6:30, right here on WBF.
Now, after the game, will y'all automatically switch to Daytona if it's running or not?
If there's enough race left, we might, yeah.
I was just wondering if I could listen to it while I'm driving home, but...
Connor Zillage was in 15th.
He's right in the middle.
Bad shoulder and everything.
I tell you what, that's a tough kid.
How are they? So why do you place it? I mean, they're measuring for a first down. It's just, it's short. It's short.
Get the index card out. Is it short? Okay. 4th down. No, 3rd down.
And give him a big hand. He's moving off on his own power.
So the injured player for Clearwater is walking off without assistance. So now they're going to reset the ball out on the hash mark.
Well, that's that big fullback that's been running the ball quite a bit, isn't it?
You guys seen the virtual measurements on the NFL?
Yes, I haven't figured it out yet, so I'm not thrilled with it. But once I figure, it's kind of like with the stage racing in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Once you got used to it, it was really fun. But this whole thing, I mean, how do you know that computer's right?
Exactly. I don't know.
AI can be, what do you call it? Messed with, however it's designed.
It is fourth and inches for Clearwater at the Yellow Jacket, just inside the 10-yard line. Offense is on the field.
Well, as big as they are, I'd run for it. But if you want to try a little razzle-dazzle, you've got free safety. He's playing straight up. That slant is right there on the inside guy if you want to throw it.
And now the referee on the Clearwater sideline blows his whistle, and he wants to talk to Mr. Whitehat. They'll call in the umpire from behind the defense, and we have another meeting here with the referees.
You got the other guy just taking his sweet time.
You think Tom gets aggravated the way this game is going on?
They had to make sure they did the down right. It was third down. I was confused myself. So it is third down, not fourth down. That's what the discussion was about.
Okay.
So it's third and inches for Clearwater at the Bartow 9-yard line.
Well, I'm throwing this.
Up under center, and they're going to be a quarterback sneak.
He got about 3 yards out of that, guys.
It'll be a Clearwater first down.
That's what I was going to say. I'd be running it right down.
Yeah, and I don't disagree. I'm just saying you've got 2 downs to make that half a foot. I'm going to run that quick slant. That safety was cheated way in. The free safety was. So you had no help on the inside.
First and goal now for Clearwater.
The same touchdown Bartow scored on.
Spot the ball at the 6-yard line for Clearwater. First and goal. White will send 3 receivers on the far side of the field, a single receiver on the near side. White in the shotgun, calls for the ball. He'll hand it off. McClinton back in the ball game. He crosses the 5 down to the 3-yard line.
He's just a big guy, and if you give him a couple of steps, he's going to drag some people with him. And he's slow to get up again.
Well, he went down earlier, guys, and then he didn't even come out for a play.
He did come out for one play.
Yeah,
but then now he's back on the field.
Yep.
He was off the field for the quarterback sneak, and now he's back on cramping again.
As we approach 10 o'clock, about 80 degrees here in Bartow. You're listening to WWBF Bartow. Hey, you can supercharge your next performance with super delicious, super nutritious, super organic smoothies. Located at 1620 North Broadway, next to Racetrack on U.S. Highway 98 here in Bartow. Super organic smoothies.
Cool.
Guys, quick score update. Frostproof 17, Jacksonville Providence 14.
Wow.
Okay. Another good ball game.
Is Coach Peavy still listening?
Yes, but
I'm sorry, Coach. I have
you're
nothing.
Not doing him any good.
I have nothing on Mulberry. Lake Gibson winning over Durant. Jenkins over Lake Region 21-14.
Lake Gibson beat Durant.
Leading fourth quarter, 17-14. Lake Wales is on the way to a victory, 41-8. Ridge Community 33, Kathleen 21. Winter Haven 35, Zephyr Hills Christian nothing.
That surprises me.
Second and goal for Clearwater. Ball at the 3. Here's the snap. And it's going to be a straight quarterback draw. Up the middle goes White. He dives and stretches across the end zone. That's a touchdown for Clearwater.
And White kept it themselves.
Yeah, that hurts.
9:33 left in the ball game, and Clearwater extends their lead 22-14 now.
So they're up by 8. They kick this. They're up by 9, which makes it a 2-score game.
Oh, which brings up Mike's good point about earlier. Had Bartow made the extra point,
agreed,
they'd still be 8.
Every point you can get.
Malkier kicks the ball through. It is perfect.
Well, he just barely got that through.
Yeah. 23.
What is that?
That's a reminder that I need to check for the Mulberry score.
Man, that's a loud phone.
It's loud, I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. South Sumter, 55. Haines City, nothing.
They don't have a running clock on that one?
I'm sure it is now. Umatilla, 40. Tenorock, 6.
There's 2 running clocks tonight.
Boy, there's a good game over in Riverview. Spoto, 35. Davenport, 25. That one's in the third quarter. Good job for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Right here at Bartow Memorial Stadium, it's 23-14 in favor of the visiting Clearwater Tornadoes. Bartow will get the ball here. All the kickoffs in the second half have gone toward Broadway.
That's a good call.
I'm better on that than what grade you're in.
Yeah.
Back deep to receive his Borders. From the kick, Malkier. He'll send it, and this is going to go deep into the end zone for a touchback. Well, 9:33 to go. Still got plenty of time for the Yellow Jackets. It's a 9-point ball game, so the 2 possessions.
Yeah, I don't think this takes you out of your game plan. You've had good success this half, moving the football, and you take advantage of it, and then you get the points and then some kind of points, and then rely on your defense to give you the ball one more time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Or 8 more times, the way this game's going.
First and 10 for the Bartow Yellow Jackets at their own 20-yard line.
Who said that?
Public schools are smoke-free zones. If you are
What's that?
using tobacco products on school board property,
Who would do that?
I don't know.
the stadiums with
3 wide receivers on the far side of the field for Bartow. Here's the snap. Ethan Browse looking to throw. He does. His receiver got his legs tangled up and fell to the ground. That was McBath.
Yeah.
He almost got picked off.
And I think McBath fell to the ground because he's cramping.
Sure is. I mean, he plants that foot to cut towards the inside, and immediately it's just like taking your fist and punching somebody just that fast.
Timeout on the field while he's already up.
Yeah.
Another flash of Andy's heat lightning over there in the corner. So McBath will make his way to the sideline.
I want to see if there's a storm in Tampa. That's what I want to see. I want to see what Andy's weatherman's all about.
Andy told you that lightning was in Tampa.
Well, there is down between Tampa and Sarasota. So that's kind of southwest. So, Andy, I'm going with your weatherman for now.
Okay. Jim Weber.
Who?
Jim Weber, Fox.
He's no Roy Leap.
Oh, my gosh. That's old school right there.
They had Roy Leap speak at our baccalaureate, whatever deal, where they had
really?
Roy Leap. I'm like, did you bring your dog? Where you had that little bitty dog, that woman's dog, and I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm not listening to Roy Leap, so I left baccalaureate.
There was the one guy that was the skydiver that.
2nd and 10. Here's a little flip, a little pass. It's going to be Terry trying to turn the corner. Jacoby, he's not going to make it.
That crashed into the trees over at Cypress Gardens that one time. I can't remember his name.
I remember Salty Saul, too. Remember Salty Saul used to give the fishing reports?
Yeah.
Ernie Lee, every morning.
Ernie Lee.
Yep.
You got Dylan Hubbard now.
I wouldn't have any idea. I haven't watched any type of news in 15 years.
3rd and 11 for the Yellow Jackets. Browse looking to scramble. Now he's just throwing it away in the area. Now we're going to flag in the backfield.
Okay.
They might get rough in the passer here.
Or they're going to call intentional grounding, but he was throwing it towards a guy.
Borders was over there.
Just because he didn't get enough on it, you can't call that intentional grounding.
There's 2 flags on it, guys. One on the far side, one in the backfield.
The Borders awaiting the explanation of the flag.
Airplane circling above us here at Bartow Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, what's he doing? Has he got a banner behind him?
Advertising on it.
Is that your plane?
Can you see
Jeff?
it?
It's not my plane, no.
Radio station?
It's got some sort of lights on the bottom of the wings.
Can you read it?
Something.
Be careful.
Fort Meade.
Fort Meade?
Fort Meade 23.
Greenwood Chevy.
Oh.
Fort Meade 23, Greenwood 7. That's pretty cool. Greenwood Chevy.
Is that the WBF plane?
No.
No.
Ours is much bigger.
We haven't pulled out the jet in years. I mean, when me and Dennis were together, we pull out that jet just to go to Fort Myers.
It's 4th down. The penalties are declined. So Bartow will be in a punting situation. Myers back deep to kick it. Now a timeout by Clearwater.
Stop it.
Tune in tomorrow morning for the Shopper, 9 o'clock. Tom will be there doing the program tomorrow, taking your phone calls.
How do you make Tom do it? He's staying up as late as you are.
I know.
That's just mean.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's taking advantage of the situation.
Sure.
You could at least get Kim in there to do it on Saturday morning, Jeff.
Kim would be fun. She'd lose her temper with some of them people. She'd go off on.
Yeah,
she'd be
would.
like Tom in the old school days.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, Tom would run you off. I mean, he'd run you off like he had a switch in his hand.
3 items and 3 items only. Goodbye. Click. You're done.
Hey, that's the 3rd time you called. You're out of here.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Those are good days, man. It was so fun to listen to Tom rack them boys.
That's tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.
No animal cells. Thank you.
Join us on the Shopper. Oh, goodness. 8:51 left in the ball game. Clearwater 23, Bartow 14. Clearwater just coming out of a timeout on a punt. Bartow's punting. Meyer back deep to kick. The punt returner will stand at midfield, right on the jacket. Here's the snap. And Meyer gets the ball away. Nice high kick. It's going to take a good bounce right at the 40-yard line. It backs up a yard or two and down to the 44.
Stop.
Pushing and shoving. Galva's in the middle of that.
Yeah. You give him one jab, and then you go, not a punch jab, just push off of him.
8:42 left here in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Clearwater Tornadoes as the ball is spotted at the 43-yard line. Their 43-yard line. I don't know what is up with why I can't get a Mulberry score. I'm sorry, Coach Peavy.
Where are they playing?
Avon Park.
There ain't been no rain over there.
Clearwater will start on their own 43-yard line.
Okay, now I did get it. Now I don't. This can't be right. This is according to Max Preps. Avon Park 90, Mulberry nothing. That can't be.
Well,
that's some kind of a
Mulberry
erroneous score.
They back to being Mulberry again.
I'm sure that, but it is on Max Preps is where that score came from. But
they doing an outstanding job being Mulberry tonight.
1st and 10 for Clearwater. Up the middle goes McClinton. This is a new running back. He'll cross midfield. This is not the big bruiser. This is number 17. That is McClinton. Oh, the big bruiser was 40.
44, yep.
44. Thank you, Mike. He'll get 7 on the play, make it 2nd down and 3. 3 wide receivers now on the far side of the field. They're going to fake the run, hand off. Nope, it's going to be a pass on the far side. Nice pass. That's Galva. Galvin with another nice tackle over there on the edge.
Watch that
Coach
celebrate
Beaver said
now.
thank you.
And Galvin gets there and stopped that one.
Now you can go to bed, Coach. Mulberry lost 90-0. And Connor Zillis is running 15.
Actually, he was up to 12th, but they get shuffled around
I know,
a lot.
and yeah, you can be first and then be 27th the next lap, and then be back up to 11th the next lap. I love it.
And you could be 20th and only like half a second off the lead, right? Yeah. Here we go. Third down for Clearwater. Their ball is at their own 47-yard line.
He's 12th right now.
They need about 6 for the first down. 3 wide receivers on the near side of the field. Timeout again. Clearwater calls a timeout.
Come on.
Timeout on the field. Clearwater 23, Bartow 14. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taff Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. When you walk through our doors, you will find our team of friendly and experienced automotive experts who are dedicated to helping our customers. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
Have you tried the shakes at Crave Nutrition? So many flavors and packed full of protein, they're so yummy. Come by Crave Nutrition today and let us help you find the perfect shake for you. Crave Nutrition, behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
A super booster.
Welcome back here to Bartow Memorial Stadium.
Pay a lot of money.
7:22 left here in the ball game.
Jack wants to bring save the game, so that'll put them right here.
Okay.
Then she'll run out on the field.
3rd and 6 here for Clearwater. White with the ball. He'll roll, throw, and it's going to be caught at the 45-yard
there
line.
was a block in the back right there in front of us. He just shoved him to the ground.
And there's the call. Andy's got it against Clearwater, so that'll nullify the first down.
Well, these guys are still, I mean, you would think that the lactic acid is out of their system by now, but they're still out there grabbing, put their heel in the ground and grab their toe to try to keep that thing from knotting up on them.
So after the penalty, it's going to be 3rd down and need forever here. 3rd down and like 21 for Clearwater. Ball spotted at their own 37-yard line. They need to get it to the Yellow Jacket 47. So again, White will bring out his offense. 3 wide receivers on the far side of the field. Here's the snap. White will roll to that side of the field. He'll have to throw across his body. He does, turns upfield and heaves it all the way downfield. It's a jump ball, and it falls among 4 players incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 50-50 ball, and best case scenario went to the ground.
And one player's not getting up, and that's a Jacket on the ground.
And now we have a Bartow player down.
Yeah, they kind of all 4 collided. It's not a collision. It's how you come down to the ground.
Looks like Keith Odom, number 22. That's on the turf right now. 6:53 to go here in the ball game. Clearwater 23, Bartow 14. Timeout for an injury on the field. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
He's getting up.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the new Beefs Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Fourth down. Clearwater is punting. And
good idea. Got to catch the ball.
They pick it up on the bounce at the 10-yard line, and that is Jacoby Terry. Terry trying to make something happen. He'll get back to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, only because he's got that kind of speed. Mike, this is another thing that Mike and I have just screamed about for years. Catch the ball in the air.
Yep. That ball hit the ground, had to spin, and it went taking off. And
he did about 10 or 15 yards.
Sure did.
So 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 6.5 minutes left to go here in the ball game. George Jenkins, 28. Lake Region, 20 in the fourth quarter.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
I just can't take it.
1st and 10, Bartow. Senior quarterback, Ethan Browse, and they get Clearwater to jump off sides. That's an easy 5 yards. 1st and 5 now for the Yellow Jackets.
See my DraftKings? Do I know women's golf or do I know women's golf?
Mike, you won't believe those numbers I just saw.
Oh, what's that?
My DraftKings, I was just checking it out to see where my girls finished up on I know women's golf. Mike, you got it. Is that a yellow flag in front of you?
Man,
dude,
that almost.
I got $100.
Pick it up. Step on it.
Oh, you got to at least step on it. Yeah. Mike's player of the game. Mike's player of the game.
I think somebody needs to be taking a picture, Mike, next time you do that.
He's going to do it again just for general measures.
I think Elizabeth's filming him right now.
I'm going to kick it to him.
Yeah, I was going to say, pick it up and talk.
Yeah, just kind of hang it on your foot like you're being a nice guy and then bust it right.
No, I'm going to hand it to him and then drop it, turn around, walk off.
Oh, my goodness. Welcome to Yellow Jacket Football After Hours. It's
it's
10-16, 80 degrees here on a Friday night.
80 degrees? You kidding me? It ain't 80 degrees. Although it was in the 70s this morning. It was pleasant.
I would fall out laughing if that happened.
I would just hang it on my foot and then just kind of kick it to him and dunk him right in the
You're
nose
going to get me escorted to the gate.
Elizabeth would do it.
No, he picked it up. No harm, no foul.
Oh, man, that thing looks a little dirty.
It's got something off the bottom of the shoe. Had to collect chicken eggs today.
That's pretty good.
Penalty against the Yellow Jackets will back him up. It'll be 1st down and about 22 rather. Yeah. 1st and 22 here for the Yellow Jackets. Browse. Quarterback, he's going to put one man in motion. That's Terry. And they look to Terry. Browse still with the ball. He fakes it. Now he'll sling it. And it's going to be over the head of his intended receiver. That was Borders over there.
Yeah, that play fell apart from the beginning. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. She sent that to you? She didn't send it to me. That's not nice. I'm not saying nothing, though.
Second down.
I'm hanging that one on Facebook. If it ain't got his face in it, I'm hanging that one on Facebook.
2nd down and 12 here for the Yellow Jackets.
That's probably why she didn't send it to you.
Oh, that's the best.
And it's going to be a handoff up the middle goes Metellus. And he's going to get a nice gain of about 4 or 5, but it'll be set up 3rd and long.
No face. I'm all over it. That's so cool. Oh. She sent it to me.
So it's 3rd down. Bartow needs about 17 to go for a first. Bartow trails in the ball game. 6 minutes left. 23-14. Here's the snap. Handoff. And they try a running play up the middle. Metellus has had some good luck in the middle. This time, no good luck, and he's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and long for Bartow.
What are they doing? It's just down the water break.
Timeout on the field for the mandatory water break halfway through the fourth quarter. Your score, Clearwater 23, Bartow 14. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull it, Highway 60 East.
Have you tried the shakes at Crave Nutrition? So many flavors and packed full of protein, they're so yummy. Come by Crave Nutrition today and let us help you find the perfect shake for you. Crave Nutrition, behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
We've missed a couple. Yeah, welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket football. Yeah, we've missed some. Sometimes football gets in the way of the racing, and football always wins.
Yeah.
Okay. Bartow always wins when it comes to that kind of decision. Here's the fourth down play, and Myers puts his foot into the ball. There's nobody back deep, as Clearwater had everybody on the line to try to block it. And it'll take a bounce and to be down at the 35-yard line. Adams down there to touch it.
That was about a, 50?
Nice kick.
55-yard kick.
23-14, Clearwater in front of the Yellow Jackets. 5:36 left here in the ball game.
Elizabeth
in the marathon.
Elizabeth is the official sideline photographer for WBF now.
Absolutely. 5:36 to play here in the ballgame. Hey, you guys need to support the mission of the Bartow Community Service Center by shopping in their thrift store, 495 East Summerlin Street in downtown Bartow. Help us be epic, empowering people and inspiring change. Go by, see Rusty and the crew down at the thrift store. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 4 on East Summerlin. Bartow Community Service Center. First and 10 for Clearwater. White, the quarterback, in the shotgun, takes the ball, hands off, up the middle goes the running back. And he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. I would love to hear the Yellow Jacket Band play a song right now. Wouldn't that be good?
They're probably cramping up, too.
They're fixing to play.
There you go.
Second and 10 for Clearwater. Two receivers on the far side of the field, a receiver on the near side. Two running backs standing next to the quarterback, White. Fakes the toss sweep. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Falls forward to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Third down.
Yeah, but for the first time ever, they keep the clock running. And that's a big deal for them.
Yeah, I'm sure Clearwater just wants to see that thing keep on running.
Yeah, I mean, I'm running it down till that black cat way downfield starts waving his arm, and then I'm snapping the ball on every play. I mean, they're taking their time getting it in. They'll take 5 yards here.
Nobody in any big hurry right now. The clock still winds down. 4 minutes, 10 seconds.
Did he just call a timeout? No, he didn't call a timeout.
He ain't got but one left.
They're going to wait. They're going to use all the clock and then call a timeout. Yep, that's what they did. 3:57 or 3:56, and then timeout on the field. Let's see if we can run down the scoreboard update for you here while we have a quick little moment. See if Mulberry is still losing. Yeah, Max Preps is reporting Mulberry losing 90-0. Now,
that's impressive.
I don't know. It's a final, though. Winter Haven wins 45-0 over Zephyr Hills Christian Academy.
That's incredible.
That's hard to believe right there.
I want to hear the drums. I want to hear the drums just roll.
Also another final tonight. Ridge Community defeats Kathleen 33-21. So Big Richard Tate, right? He had a win there up at Ridge.
Yeah, if he's still there. He's like every other year, right?
South Sumter 55, Haines City nothing. George Jenkins 28, Lake Region 20. These are all fourth quarter scores now. Spoto leads Davenport 35-27. So they're within a one possession ball game there.
Davenport,
the Broncos.
A little impressive there.
Here's another final for you. Umatilla over Tenorock, 48-6.
As it should be.
Also in the fourth quarter, Lake Wales over Specialty Fit Academy, 41-8.
That's got to be over. I mean,
it's got to be
that's a running clock.
And Lake Gibson leads Durant 17-14.
So Durant's come back a little bit.
No, it's been that way for the last time he called out the score.
5 receivers in the pattern for Clearwater. Here's a throw down the middle. It's incomplete. A little high for the intended receiver, Bruce. He should have caught that. That was.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It's a little high, but you got to make that catch in that situation.
And there's nobody around him either.
No, and it's just fundamentals, man. You got to make that play.
So Bartow will get the ball back here. 3:50 left in the ball game. Punt formation for Clearwater. McCare is back, and you got Terry, one of the fastest players on the team for Bartow. Jacoby Terry, where's number 4? Standing back at about his 30-yard line, ready to receive the punt. Is he back far enough, Andy? We'll find out here.
No. That was a hold.
Terry will catch it at the 24-yard line, and he gets about to the 28, and that's about it.
He's smothered.
First and 10 for the Bartow Yellow Jackets at the 29-yard line.
3:40 left to go.
23-14 is your score.
All right, text Ekman and tell him for the drums just to go off. Just go off on the drum.
All right, here come the Yellow Jackets.
And we'll start this time from our 29.
Jackets need two scores here in the final 3 minutes.
Hey, Mike, ask Elizabeth if she can put the Pink Panther music with you walking up onto the flag. That would be so cool.
Here's the snap. Browse throws it. Caught on the far side of the field. Metellus with the ball. He spins. He's got a first down. He's across the 40 and brought down at the 43-yard line.
Ask and you shall receive, sir.
That would be too bad on Facebook.
Oh, my goodness. First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball's at the 43-yard line, their own 43. Ethan Browse. Seems like he's aged a year in this ballgame. Here's the snap. He wants to throw. He does, and he's got his receiver. That's Borders. Messiah Borders across midfield, still on his feet.
Oh, stay forward.
Messiah is trying to make
they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
See where they mark it.
Should have stopped it forward.
Wobbly man right
Yeah,
there.
but he keeps edging his way.
Should have stopped
further
the
back
forward
this
motion,
way.
though.
They're going to mark him
But
where he fell down.
He tried to.
That's not right.
He went back on his own.
That's terrible. Now, that wasn't.
They're going to put him down at the Yellow Jacket 49, so he's 4 yards short.
I mean, I would have put it at about the 49-yard line of Bartow because that's where they gained control of him and shoved him back.
Second down and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. Here's the snap. Browse again wants to throw. Looking across his body. The pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage by big number 25.
I'm not saying any names, but that guard for Bartow, he's moving almost every snap. He's a hair fast.
Third down, 3rd and 4 here for the Yellow Jackets. Stops the clock with 2:21 to play in the ball game.
We don't want to hear that. We want them to score right here and then do an onside kick.
Okay, now Max Preps has updated the score.
Okay.
Avon Park 25, Mulberry 10.
What?
That's in the third quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Browse on third down, looking to throw. He's under some pressure. He'll fling it over the head of his intended receiver, McBath. It falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, I mean, he made the effort, put a little too much on it, had a receiver open, but when you're running like that and you got guys coming down your 35. That's a good ball game.
Davenport and Spoto, Mike, tied 35-35.
That's incredible.
Good job for the Broncos. There's a lot of good ball games tonight. There's a lot of lopsided games tonight as well. All right, here we go. 4th down. Jackets lead the offense on the field. 4th and 4 at their own 49-yard line. Oh. And the wide receiver and defensive tackle.
Yeah, it happens.
Started.
Offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle, sorry.
And he's a big guy, too. You're not going to miss him.
No.
And
that's going to back up Bartow by 5.
Yeah, you still got to go for it.
I had the count right. Y'all didn't.
When you're the biggest one out there, you can't move.
Yeah.
4th and 9 now for the Yellow Jackets. 3 wide receivers on the near side. And it's going to be a quarterback draw. Ethan, the ball comes out of his hands. Is that a loose ball? They're still fighting for it on the far side of the field. Doesn't matter. It was 4th down.
Yeah.
I think they got the ball. I think Clearwater's got it.
Listen, guys, not to take anything away from Bartow's defense or anything, but this Clearwater team is not as physical as they think they are. They run up on a team that can match them pound for pound across the front. Somebody's going to show them something different.
So it's 4th down. 1st down. Clearwater going now the other way. All right, 1st and 10 for the Clearwater Tornadoes. They just want to run the clock out now. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Clearwater leading by 9 points. Here's the snap to White. White puts his head down. He'll get to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard. That'll be it to be 2nd down. Bartow does have 2 timeouts. They'll use one of them right now.
She did that in like 2 minutes.
You know how long that would take me? I'd still be working on it. Till tomorrow.
You'd have it done in that time. But y'all know that stuff. I mean, I would never, ever in a million years figure out how to do that.
I might get it done by next week if I got somebody's help.
Maybe one of the Bruce's grandkids can help you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Callie.
Next week, the Yellow Jackets are on the road. They take about a 2.5-hour trip down south to Naples to take on Gulf Coast, the Sharks, next Friday night. Packing up everybody and heading down south.
Yep. And hopefully it's not a 3.5-hour game.
This one has been a marathon, hasn't it? 1:52 left here in the ball game. Clearwater in front by 9 points, 23-14. Clearwater with the ball. They have a 2nd and 9 at the Yellow Jacket 39-yard line. White, the quarterback. White takes it up the middle, and it's going to be McClinton. He'll get to the 35, brought down there. Bartow will use their final timeout. Stops the clock with 1:44 left in the ball game.
Another timeout for Bartow, and that's going to be their last one tonight.
All right, so tomorrow night, Daytona, final regular season cup race of the year. We already know William Byron is the regular season champion. So I got a question for you guys. Is somebody new going to win tomorrow night and race their way into the playoffs?
Yes.
All right, who's that going to be? Who wins tomorrow at Daytona?
Yeah, I mean,
it could be anybody.
You got 20 drivers that can win at Daytona. You got Nemechek. You got Eric Jones, who's always good on, and Michael McDowell.
Yes.
Those cats that are good on super speedways. It's just the luck of the draw who gets through the big one.
You get Kyle Busch in there,
I was going to say, does Kyle Busch?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody pulling for Kyle Busch.
That's Bruce's buddy.
Yeah, what's funny about Daytona, you could be leading that thing going into the last lap.
Yeah.
And you come back across the stripe, and you could be 15th.
Exactly.
Who's going to go with you? Who's going to help you?
Or you can be 15th.
And be first.
And be leading.
Yep. Yeah.
That's why I love Daytona and Talladega. I know everybody hates the big one, but it's what makes the race. And as long as nobody gets hurt, that's what it's all about.
3rd and 5 for Clearwater following the timeout. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle goes Metellus. He's got a 1st down, and now they can just run the clock out. The cool thing about Daytona, Bruce, Andy, and Mike, we started the NASCAR Cup season race at Daytona, where everybody wants to win the 500, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now we are ending the regular season where it's the final race to get in.
And
to
everybody
the
needs to.
And
half
everybody's
the field needs to win.
others going to go nuts trying to get in the race. So it's exciting both ways. So
that's that.
Village is running third right now.
Oh my goodness!
If he wins that race, it's going to be beyond.
Give him the trophy right now, right?
Yeah.
Clock runs with 1:20 left here in the ball game, and Bartow with no timeouts. Clearwater can basically take a knee here. They have a first down, and that's what they're doing, lining up in victory formation.
You got the NASCAR app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the collarbone is the second time he was hurt this season too, because he had the back injury.
Yeah, he did.
Had the back injury.
Kyle Larson jumped in and won that race.
My buddy Kyle ain't doing too well right now.
He's all right.
Second down and 9. A couple more snaps here, and that'll be the ball game.
Hope he's sleeping for the last 10. He's second. They got him bumping up to second. Ryan Sieg is running first and Ford.
Coach is pulling out a lot of starters. And
27 seconds. One more snap, and that'll be the ball game. And they take a knee, and that'll be it. Clearwater defeats the Bartow Yellow Jackets tonight, 23-14.
Got 19 laps left.
And the teams will meet at midfield for the handshake. We'll be back to wrap this one up. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Let's not forget our transparent and fair pricing for all and never pay reconditioning fees or mystery dealer add-ons. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for all your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, pavers, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. Home opener this week here. Week number 1 of the high school football season. Jackets take it on the chin, 23-14, a loss to Clearwater.
Yeah, they played them a lot better tonight than they did last year.
Coach is sending the team over to sing the alma mater with the band.
Mike's looking to get a word.
All right, guys, I got Coach. Hey, Coach, we take it on a chin tonight, right? It's a learning lesson, right? It's a lot better than what we had last year.
Oh, yes, sir, man. Learned a lot tonight. Learned a lot about my team tonight. Plenty still to work on. Still, man, we're plaguing ourselves with silly penalties, man, silly mistakes offensively and defensively. Got a lot of stuff to clean up, but definitely proud of my guys, man. Definitely proud of the way that they fought. Definitely didn't come out the way we wanted it to be, but go back to the drawing board, man, back to work.
Absolutely, and that's one thing I noticed in the locker room today, Coach. You were talking about the physical abilities of these kids, right? I don't think this team really knew what they were going to walk into when they walked into Bartow. Yes, they were bigger, but did they have that capability to stay with Bartow?
Man. They did a great job, man. Hats off to that program, man. Coach Storr is a great coach, man, so hats off to them. But I don't know if they were, I would say ready for what we had to bring, but, we definitely fought to the bitter end right there, man. Like I said, we learned a lot about our kids tonight, man. Our kids got a little bit of resolve in them, but we definitely have plenty to work on.
All right, sounds good, Coach. I'll let you get back with the team. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you down on the side. I appreciate Coach taking time to talk with us as well. Well, gentlemen, not the way we wanted to start the season, but I think there's a good takeaways of the ball game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, after the first couple of series, I was thinking run a clock, and so they nutted up and really played some good football tonight. I agree with everything Coach and Mike were talking about. You learned a lot tonight, and you learned these kids are resilient, and they're resilient. They didn't quit, and that's what you take away from this football game.
Yep. Andy, final thoughts?
I think they played pretty good for the first time out. We didn't score the points we wanted to, but they played this team a lot harder and a lot better than they did last year.
I would agree. And Mike, as you make your way back up to the press box, your takeaways from the game tonight?
Yeah, kind of like what Coach said. You know, he learned a lot about his players tonight, right? So we just been through practice. We had the kickoff classic, tied up with Winter Haven and Fort Meade. But, you still don't get the actual feel for your kids till you get into that really, that true to life ball game, right? So, what did he find out? Maybe somebody needs just that little bit of oomph to get them going. Maybe somebody just needs that little extra kick. So now he knows. He knows. He sees who his leader is going to be. He sees who's going to step up, make it happen. And, we're going to take a 2.5-hour trip next week, and let's see what kind of differences and what kind of changes he makes.
Absolutely. Yep, we look forward to the game next week. Thank you, gentlemen, as always, for your assistance in the ball game tonight. Thank you, the staff and administration here at Bartow High School. And for Tom, Dad, back at the studio.
Oh, absolutely.
Late night for him, but he'll be with you on the shopper tomorrow morning to buy, sell, or trade.
And our official photographer, Elizabeth.
Absolutely. Thank you for everybody. Final score, 23-14, Clearwater defeats Bartow. For Mike, for Bruce, for Andy, for Elizabeth, I'm Jeff. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's Bartow Yellow Jacket football game was brought to you by the community support of our WBF sports boosters, Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Citrus Air Conditioners serving Bartow and Lakeland, Bartow's Budget You Pull It Auto Parts on Highway 60, Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico, and Crave Nutrition in Bartow. Yellow Jacket football is also sponsored by Whidden McLean Funeral Home in Bartow and Fort Meade, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance of Lakeland, Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, and Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Tonight's game was also brought to you by 360 Perspective Partners of Lakeland, specialized landscape treatments from Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, certified public accountants SR Wright & Company of Winter Haven, and Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. For game schedules and archived broadcasts, please visit our website at wwbf.com or subscribe to our podcast, WBF Sports, on your favorite podcast service. Plus, you can follow us on social media. Bartow Yellow Jacket Football is a special presentation of WBF Sports.